Unmuted. What's going on, everybody? We are live, and we got a really, really big panel tonight. We're going to have Nerdrotics joining us and potentially Eric July a little bit later. But first up, we have from RK Outpost, Ryan Kinnell, the toxic man baby himself. What's up, Ryan?
What's going on, Jeremy? It's good to be here on this this Tuesday night stream that might be becoming a big thing over here at Geeks and Gamers. I'm excited to be here. Been working on getting my fucking house unpacked. I feel like I've made no progress. I'm still on the damn green screen because it's still a wreck in here. But you know, at least my hair looks like Nick Rekieta, so I guess I can't complain too much.
I mean, we're not doing ourselves any favors with the appearance of Alex Jones and two alt-right haircuts. We're heading down. Rewriting Ripley was right.
I love black people, but my hair, the hairline recedes every time I get anywhere near like a Southern Baptist church. It's horrifying. I don't know what's going on.
It's all of a sudden I get the hard part, you know, it's like, what's going on here?
Well, man, go ahead.
I have a Mexican barber, and he's like, hey man, how you want me to cut your hair today, man? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you think I look like? And then I'm like, a Nazi. Okay, cool. Thank you.
What do you think I look like? I'm going to say next time I go to the barber.
Dangerous words in 2021.
He's like an actual barber, right? Like he's a master barber. He's the first Mexican master barber in Minnesota or whatever, I guess, or something. And then, so I'm like, okay, you know, you do you. This is your job. I don't, you know, if you're going to come on my show, I wouldn't be like, well, what do you think? I'm going to tell you what I think because I'm the professional there. So no, I'm like, do your worst. And then, yeah, it's like Hitler Youth. Okay.
Yeah, right. There you go. There's one Mexican barber in Minnesota and 100 Somali barbers. So
yeah,
take your pick.
Well, I mean, after he cut my hair, I threw him out of his shop and claimed it as my own. So it was good.
Very good. Very respectable. That's how you become the king grifter. That line, and we're going to talk about your appearance on the Dick Masterson show, but that line where you're like, I'm the king grifter. I won an award for it last year. Like, I love you, Nick. I love that so much. Before we get over to the king grifter himself, say hello to the silent producer, Krista Nova. Hi, Krista.
Hello. Hello. I got a new chair. It's white.
Perfect.
Well, no, it's because like my hair doesn't blend into the chair anymore, so it doesn't look like
the chair will finally be accepted by our audience, Chris.
Yeah, good. It's good to see that your producer's also white supremacist.
That's right. Man, we're going we're just fully. The mask is off, everyone. The mask is off.
Just like at the Met Gala last night.
Oh so, yeah. My gosh, we will talk about that a little bit later too. And the king grifter himself, Nick Rekieta. Hi, Nick.
Hey, buddy. Thanks for having me on tonight.
Absolutely. After that legendary appearance on the Dick Masterson show, because I listened to that, because Mark the Cyborg's a big fan of Dick Masterson show, and we were talking, and he said, "Did you hear Rekieta on there?" I'm like, "No." I said, "Send me a link when it's up," and he sent me, Dick's link today, and I'm like, "Holy crap!" I was like, I loved every second of it. I was like, man, and we were going live. I told Ryan, I said, hit up Nick and see. So let's just jump right into that. The veto situation, trying to flag down the Friday Night Tights stream with Alex Jones. Vito is a fucking idiot. I'm not even going to mince any words about it. He's a fucking idiot. I've had interactions with him in the past, and he just shows what a fucking idiot he is. You pretty much smacked him around on that show. So what are your overall thoughts? And even since then, you went back and got context as to what Alex actually said and how Vito manipulated it to spin it to his narrative. So give us a little bit of context to all of that.
Yeah, well, I mean, the first thing, veto flagging is nothing new, right? He spends most of his time flagging down food trucks, so switching to YouTube videos didn't take too much effort. But that being said, I didn't get a chance to actually watch the Alex Jones show. Fridays are really busy for me, and this past week was extremely busy because it's the start of school, and we homeschool our kids, but all of their activities, because when you homeschool, you got to sign your kids up for like 12 million activities that they would waste their day at school doing. And so those all started up, and the first week the parents have to go to all the orientations. So like I was swamped, didn't watch the show, but I'm like, oh my God, they got Alex Jones. That's freaking great. That's phenomenal, because ever since he's been deplatformed, the funny thing is I never really listened to him before he was deplatformed, but once he, oh damn, we're moving.
Yeah, we're moving.
Once he was deplatformed, I'm like, okay, now he just became infinitely more important than he was. And whatever you think about him, I don't care if people like or dislike Alex Jones. I don't care if they believe or disbelieve Alex Jones. Hell, I don't believe half the stuff he says. That doesn't matter. Speech matters. Protecting speech matters. So as a principle, we need to guard that well beyond what the First Amendment does, because the First Amendment can only bind governments. It's our job to take that principle to the streets, if you will, and protect people's right to speak. So I wanted to lay that as just the foundation. But what happened there, Vito, goes out and he tags Daddy YouTube. Dad, these people are saying things that I don't like. Please get rid of them. Get rid of them. And they tagged Team YouTube on Twitter, and Team YouTube actually responds to the tweet.
Yep.
And if people don't realize, like, I don't know how many thousands of people they have running the Team YouTube Twitter account. I know they've got a bot that gives you canned responses, but when they actually interact with the creator beyond the bot response, they will actually interact with you, and then they follow YouTube creators and they listen to what they say, which is a little horrifying. But like, Team YouTube follows me on Twitter. I'm sure it follows you guys too, especially if you've ever reached out to them to say, hey, this is fucked up that you canceled somebody or whatever. So for him to do that, knowing that they're probably also following him, will see the tweet and will interact, was pretty damn disingenuous of him, and just a shit thing to do. So then, I call it out. I don't even care what Alex said. I had no idea other than, Vito, his bitchy tweet. I didn't watch the clip or anything, and he deleted it before I actually could click on the thing. So I didn't watch it. I didn't know what he said. All I know is I'm completely opposed to deplatforming. YouTube, let's not mince words here. YouTube exists to serve ads to the viewers. Like, this whole virtue signal and moralizing that they do is this weird conflict between the mission of the platform, which is serve ads to people. And so for them to say less speech is better in any context is counter to their original business model, their ongoing business model, but it conflicts with like this moral hazard that some I don't know, hand twisters have over at YouTube.
Yeah.
But that being said, so I defend it right away. I'm like, hey, you're a piece of shit for doing this. It's garbage. I was already going to call into the Dick Show this weekend. That's the people may not know that. I talked to Dick a couple weeks ago about calling in, saying, hey, I need to, I wanted to call in, but I'm busy on this the next couple recordings because I had like a trip to Seattle and some other stuff. So this is the first weekend I was actually able to do it. And then this just happened to happen right before it. So now I'm like, I'm definitely calling in, motherfucker. So I go on there, and Vito's entire point is that Alex Jones was quote unquote telling people that the vaccine liquefied your internal organs. And he said that's misinformation and disinformation. And because he said that, someone is apparently going to, 1, watch Friday Night Tights, 2, hear Alex Jones say one sentence out of a 4-hour broadcast, and then 3, make their entire vaccine decision on what Alex Jones says about a vaccine on a show about superhero costumes. Like, it's the
and then die, Nick, because that's
right.
what would actually have to happen for that to have any meaning at all.
Exactly.
And I'm scared to death about that because he's probably got like 8 comorbidities to match his number of chins. So I'm sure he's worried. But not everybody is in that same position.
Dude, when he goes to the restaurant, his comorbidities pick out their own plates. I mean, Jesus. So anyway, like, first of all, it's a ludicrous assertion that anyone's going to, who's seriously on the fence about the vaccine, is going to be influenced in their decision by one line from Alex Jones. So that as a premise is silly. But then today, I actually got a chance to go back and start watching through the interview, and I get to the line. I'm like, wait a minute. I rewind it, and I'm like, what did Alex actually say? Alex is talking about having questions about a vaccine. Something that is very reasonable for people to do is to question any sort of medical treatment that they're getting. You know what? It used to be, I don't know how old people are in general who are watching, but it used to be always get a second opinion was the thing from your doctor. You know, get a second opinion. You go ask another doctor, ask someone else, get it looked at before you do it. Do some research, try and figure out what's going on. It's your body, and you may not be able to undo what's being done. This is a reasonable thing for people to go, hey, I want to learn a little bit more about that.
That's an alt-right dog whistle right there.
Well, that's true, and I hope they come running. But what Alex actually says is there is a news story out there from a local newspaper reporting that the vaccine liquefied someone's internal organs, and they don't want you to see that news story, and they're trying to hide and suppress this information about people. And it's in the greater context of, are we allowed to even discuss questions about the vaccine? And as you guys know, as I'm very familiar with, navigating YouTube's terms of service is like doing a fucking slalom down a ski hill backwards and blindfolded. But we have to always provide countervailing statements, and everybody calls us cucks for doing it and all that stuff. But the thing is, we just want to be able to discuss the issues. That's what Alex is ultimately talking about, is that they don't want you to discuss them. They just want blind acceptance, because that is how tyranny works. It's how government control works. It's how totalitarian regimes take power. It's how not quite totalitarian, but just command control economy regimes take power and keep it, is by keeping the public in the dark about the information. It's why China locks down their social media and you can't get on Facebook without using a VPN. It's why Islamic regimes in the Middle East have done the same thing forever, because they're like, oh my God, they'll see a woman's knees, and those knees might be bare. We can't have this. We got to lock down the information and stop that, because someone might realize that, hey, knees are pretty good. Right? Like, ooh, calves. Oh,
let's see more. Let's see more.
Yeah. Get me to Feedopedia. Oh my God.
The entire situation, Nick, is, and I talked about this a little bit on September 11th and on 12th. I saw a stream where you did the same thing. Like, regardless of anything that happened, so many of the things that happened after that were meant to keep us afraid and meant to take away our freedoms because of that fear that we had. Rightfully so in a lot of ways. And that's what they're trying to generate with all of this stuff right now. They're trying to keep people in the dark and afraid so that they can continue to take away your freedoms. And that's where it is good to have this pushback, good to have people asking questions and have the conversation. That's what they don't want.
Well, yeah, I mean, the whole thing, we all feel this way. I'm pretty sure we all are like, I don't care what you do with your body and your decision and your family. It's up to you. Just won't worry about what I do. Let me make my decisions and you make your decisions. And at the end of the day, we should all be happy with those decisions. But stop implementing your ideas onto me. And I've talked about how, I've mentioned this several times on Friday Night Tights, the same people that were getting upset because we didn't like a movie they liked and we were racist for not liking a movie are the same people that are upset because we're not getting this thing done that they want, or vice versa. Like, this is the same group of people. It's that authoritarian bullshit. They feel like everybody has to think like them. And if you don't, then you need to be deplatformed like Vito did with this stream. And I mean, again, the dude's got 200 and something thousand subscribers. He knows how the YouTube game goes. And to do that is just disgusting on every level.
He's also a co-host on a podcast that I've been watching Dick Masterson for a long time. I guarantee you that that's not the kind of attitude that Dick probably wants his co-host to have based on how that show goes. And it's one of the reasons that show has been so entertaining for so long. And so many people have tried to come after it and deplatform it. New Project 2 got taken down. All of these different things have happened because of people telling on other people, whether they're actually violating TOS or not. And for him to tag team YouTube was the biggest bitch-made move I've ever seen. He's since tried to cover all of his tracks and walk it back, kind of, but not really. It's
what he always does. He does this every time he gets into this stuff. He's done it with me multiple times now. He says something, he puts his foot in his mouth, and then he just tries to do the collab bullshit, you know. And I just don't get why these people, like, you have someone on your show that I don't agree with. We've had a lot of people on Friday Night Tights that you probably don't agree with, but you never cared until it was Alex Jones. You never cared until it was Alex fucking Jones. You know, Nick is here, and I'm friends with Uche. Okay, we've seen what he said to Uche on Twitter. Okay. I don't know if you heard that.
Took a lot not to retweet that. You know?
I was sitting there. I'm packing up for a trip, and I'm walking around my house like all day with my phone, like, tweet,
Dude. Uche's
God damn it!
trip,
How do you not know who Dankula is? Good Christ!
I called him, and I'm like, I never get involved with what people say on the team. Okay, I never do. But that day, I called him like, Uche, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You are fighting with everybody. And you are creating headache after headache after headache for me. Fucking stop. Don't go after Dankula. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then I'm like, well, actually, you're the one. It was Rekida's response where I was finally, when I called him, like, now you got Rekida involved, bro. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, because I saw it happen. I was like, hey, see Uche fight with Dankula. He doesn't know who he is. Yes. I just responded. I was like, it's probably going to get out of hand. And it's like, listen, everybody's free to do whatever they want here. You know that. I'm like, yeah, I know that. But yeah. And then it's Dick's retweeting him.
Yes.
Nick's retweeting him. And he just, because Uche just, I think it's because he's a fucking football player and he just misses fighting with people for like half the year. He just wants to fight.
Me and him got into it a couple weeks ago, and people were messaging like, are y'all mad? I'm like, this is what we do all the time, actually. But I could sit from afar, though. He just makes me facepalm sometimes. But anyway, that's beside the point. I figured, because I said something about it on Friday Night Tights about how you roasted him on Twitter. I shouted that out a few weeks ago. I thought it was so funny. But the point is like this whole idea that like people that you don't like or disagree with aren't allowed to conversate with other people that you really don't have a strong opinion on. Because again, I haven't seen Vito ever go after Friday Night Tights. Now, I've seen other people, and we've seen the attacks of Friday Night Tights amp up in the last few months because that show continues to get bigger. But now suddenly, because Alex Jones is on, and we knew this was going to happen. And by the way, if you think we're done with Alex Jones, absolutely not. Alex Jones will be appearing on Geeks and Gamers in the very near future. And again, that's not meant to, like, I don't care. Like, if you don't like Alex Jones, I understand. I'm not telling you have to like him. I'm not telling you have to agree with him. But he is a very interesting person. And his voice, just like any other voice out there, deserves to be heard. Just like Uche is fucking insane as he is, he deserves to have his voice, okay? And so does Alex Jones, and that's my stance on it. That's the Geeks and Gamers stance. It's been that way the whole time. But, yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. But, yeah, getting it back to Vito and the nonsense. You know, Nick, I'll let you continue on about how that went down with oh, well, man, hang on. We got a small YouTuber showing up here. Guys, this guy's going to be nervous, okay? He's never been in front of a big audience. And he's going to be shy. You think Krista is shy? This next guy's going to be kind of shy right here. Look at it.
I'll pick the noob.
This on?
This on? Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary.
Hi.
You have to rub the microphone back and forth to get it to turn on. I believe.
You got to open your mouth really wide and kind of do this number to it. That's how it works.
Hi, Gary.
Hi.
How are you? You've had an interesting week, huh?
Yeah, I think, I would say that. We've all had an interesting week.
Yeah. I mean, I think look, you got King Grifter here, Rekeda, but you're giving him a run for his money. So.
Hey.
What the hell? You coming for the crown? You coming for the crown? You coming for the crown, boy? Yeah, you can't outgriff me, boy. Don't even try.
Oh. Well, don't you feel like you only answer like $20 super chats or $100 super chats?
Hey, wait a minute. I've seen those Friday Night Tight super chats. Let's not even. I don't know if you want to go there. I got the records and the receipts. I'm pretty sure I sent a $100 super chat the other day, and someone's like, Rekeda said a super, and you're like, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'll get it on the makeup show or whatever.
It's good to be Gary. It's good to be Gary. How are you, my friend?
treat everybody the same. I'm good.
I haven't talked to you since we had a small episode of, or not. I haven't been live with you since we had a small episode of Friday Night Tights. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Many things happened since then. So.
Well, I took off like right out. You know,
I know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took off that weekend and I was in Vegas, so I missed a lot of the fun until I got back and I started catching up.
Yeah, you texted me last night. You're like, dude, holy shit, what? This is crazy. All the shit that happened. Did you hear Ricada on the Dick Masterson show? Have you heard that yet? With Vito?
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh my gosh.
It went basically the way you would expect.
Yes.
For someone like Nick to be talking to someone like Vito. So in other words, it didn't work out too well for Vito.
The frustrating part of talking with Vito is he doesn't actually want to talk about it. And that should be obvious from his approach to the Friday Night Tight show, right? Run to daddy YouTube, tell him, oh, they're violating your rules. You've got to punish them. So it logically follows that when you show up and try and talk about the principles behind what he's doing, he's like, no, we got to talk about the vaccine, how effective it is. It's like, but that's not actually the problem. Your problem is not your disagreement with Alex Jones on the effectiveness of the vaccine. The problem is that you're a whiny bitch and you ran to dad because you can't do anything on your own. For some reason, you don't feel like you could just put out a video and be like, this nerdrotic guy's a grifter and he's a piece of shit for having Alex Jones on to give disinformation. Like, just put out that video. Why won't he? Because I know he knows exactly what will happen with his audience if he does that.
Yep.
He knows because I think there's probably some overlap in opinion on the two audiences that are at play, and he knows that putting that war out would not go well for him.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's just ridiculous that at the end of the day, if you don't agree with someone, that's fine. If you don't like someone, that's fine. Tagging in Team YouTube and then trying to minimize the severity of the situation when you're a creator with 200,000 subscribers. Tagging Team YouTube, everybody knows what that means. Everybody.
I couldn't imagine flagging anything on YouTube, regardless of like CP. Like that would be about the thing. That would be the only thing that I think automatic flag. I can't imagine flagging anything else. I think the
only thing that's truly acceptable to flag, generally speaking, outside of the obvious crazy thing like you just mentioned, but like if someone literally like rips your video completely and then re-uploads it to their channel and consistently does that, like that's about the only thing that's you can actually look at. But just over opinions, like I get videos made about me all day long and I'm not flagging them. I want that. I want you to make videos about me and hate my guts because that's fine. It means I'm relevant enough to be talked about. But yeah, I mean, I just can't understand why anybody would want to flag someone else's video simply for having a person on the show that you don't like. Look, this isn't Alex's first time on YouTube since he's been deplatformed. He was on Rogan. He was on Tim Pool. He was on Viva and Barnes. He was on Flagrant. Flagrant. It's a big YouTube channel. They got like millions of subs, and they're like a comedy show. They had him on. Yeah, they had him on like 3 or 4 months ago. It's not like the first time he's been back. And this really just comes down to, I think, jealousy and, you know, a far left-wing mentality. That's what I chalk it up to. But Gary, overall, how's the experience been of having Alex Jones on your channel?
It's been great. I have you to thank for it, and you know, Robert Barnes, and I thought everybody did a great job, and I appreciate everybody having my back over the weekend. But it's been an overwhelming positive response compared to and I'm talking about direct messaging, and any direct message I did receive about, hey, I don't like Alex, was pretty respectful, and it's like they weren't saying they were unsubbing. They just wanted to, you know, just tell me what they thought, which is great. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, and I think we all are fine with that. Go ahead.
Well, because I approach the way, I mean, we didn't have time to think about it. We had 48 hours, and I just said yes, and I decided to approach it like I approach everything else. I'll let the audience decide. I don't think there are a bunch of dummies out there. I think they're pretty smart. They can figure out what they believe and what they don't believe, or what they, you know, or what they hear and what they want to do with the information. That's the you know, with the the other content creators are going out. I mean, you're essentially calling the audience stupid. Fuck off with that. All right. They're not, they're smarter than you. And you're finding that out right now. Why don't you just let people, say what they want? And I agree with you guys as far as, flagging is concerned, like outside of animal cruelty or anything like obvious.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody even like took one of my videos, I would DM them first. That'd be the first thing I did. I'd be all, hey, you want to make that transformative a little bit or something,
yeah.
That's it, but that's the way I was raised. Even my dad told me not to be a tattletale. I've learned in other places not to be a snitch. It just doesn't end very well anyway. It's not a good look. And there's other ways to deal with, but yeah, it was all about theater and you guys, it's been great.
That's it. Well, so Nick, if you have a link to the show you're on, if you can drop it in the private chat, Krista can put it in the comments if anybody's looking to hear that. I don't know if you have a link or
it's on Dick's YouTube channel.
Is it on his YouTube channel?
Only. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know he had it on his YouTube channel. So, and then we got Steven here, and I'll get to your super chats. Thank you all. Steven Wasick, who is someone who was not a fan. He's a big supporter of us and was not a fan. He's not a fan of Alex Jones and expressed that to us, but has still continued to support us, which is all we've ever asked for. And it's not to say you have to keep sending super chats. Just the fact is he's like, hey, I'm not a fan of Alex Jones. I'm not going to watch this episode or whatever, but I'm going to continue to support you guys. Thank you. We appreciate that. That's the type of feedback that will be listened to and, taken into consideration into the future, not just screaming and screeching into the YouTube or Twitter world because Alex Jones has an opinion you don't like. Nobody's going to take that shit seriously. But Steven says, got to know Nick from Yellow Flash's streams and his channel. It's good to be the king. Hail Geeks and Gamers, Nick Ricada and Nerdrotic. We got Dan Vask in the chat. So now, I don't know I guess, does Nick get dethroned as the most handsome now that Dan is here, or was Ryan the most handsome, or Gary? Gary's got the most subs, so Gary probably wins. So
me and Nick effectively look exactly the fucking same. He just has a better camera and lighting. So
yeah, I'm actually both Ryan and me. I just have two cameras right next to each other with a different green screen on each one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, but what's up, Dan Vask? Soon to be myself, Dan Vask, and Tommytron TV are going to be doing a monthly show here on Geeks and Gamers. More information on that in the very near future. Okay, so we do have the link to that to Dick Masterson's show, so you guys can go check that out. Obviously, after this, I'll pull a Gary. Don't leave my stream.
Obviously.
Don't leave my stream. But all right, so we got a full house, and again, Young Ripa might be here a little bit later, but moving forward. So we are going to do this Tuesday show every week, but we're not going to really launch this show until we get back from the Boston trip because that's going to interrupt all of our schedules for a few weeks. But we're going to try to go live every Tuesday up to that point, but we're not going to really roll this show out until we get back. And Young Ripa will be part of this show every week moving forward, as will Ryan. Krista will be producing, and Gary will be here when he's available. Obviously, Gary's been pushing me to do a weekly live show on Geeks and Gamers for a long time. I have too many things going on, but finally got, at least this is about the best time right here, the best day we can pull that off. And so moving forward, this is what we're going to do. We'll have different guests on. It'll be it's not going to be called Tuesday Night Tights. I know literally everybody asked me to call it that. We're going to give it its own name, but it will be a Friday Night Tights-esque show that I've found a lot of inspiration as to what Gary's created over there. And it's pretty awesome, man. So I'm looking forward to it. And, a certain guy from InfoWars is probably going to be making an appearance on this show in the very near future. We'll see. I don't know exactly when, but I have been talking to him a little bit about that. And we're going to be on InfoWars at some point too. So we'll see. Humor Waffles says Uche has been ghosted on GNG. We rated him last night, and I had to call him to tell him Krista rated him on Twitch
because he doesn't pay attention.
He never pays attention.
Took him 20 minutes.
The best part is, Uche's on Twitch with nobody watching. Krista raids him like 100 people. He doesn't see anybody. He's on a fucking hype train, and he doesn't even know. I have to call him. I'm like, motherfucker, Krista rated you, you dumbass. Read your chat. And so then he's like, oh shit, and he's all excited, but he was also streaming on YouTube. So he starts screaming at his YouTube chat. He's like, they're sending money on Twitch. Where y'all at? And I'm like, oh my God. Oh no.
That's Uche.
This is never. Oh.
There's a lot of, as we've realized, there's a lot of CTE jokes to be had.
Fucking Uche, I swear. He's a trip. Okay. So Nick, I know like whatever, however long you can stay, it's appreciated. I know you said you've got a little bit of time and some window, but if something comes up, man, you just let me know when you got to bounce. So you good for now?
Will do. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good for now.
Okay.
Do we get to make fun of a fat guy even more? Like his belt size is measured in orbital periods. I mean, what the?
That's Nick's favorite thing to do. I feel like, I don't know how like COVID has been for Nick, because I feel like the amount of people he makes fun of on a daily basis continues to go down. Because Nick's fat jokes are pretty legendary.
Mostly they're not though. Mostly they're just basic. It's just you're fat.
You're fat.
And then they get so mad. It's like, but you are. Like, I'm not even. I don't even know what's going on. And then some guy was mad at me for not being more clever with the fat jokes against Vito. And I was like the measure of an insult is not in cleverness, because if you work really hard on an insult, there's like a lot of effort and respect that goes into that insult. It's the opposite. It's like, no, I just want to point the mirror at you and let you see the disaster that you are. And and that's why the nose jokes are good for me. Like it works the same way. It works the same way. But
if a man has been cucked, it's so fucking embarrassing that you don't really need that much effort. You're a fucking cuck. Like that's it. Very simple, very basic. You don't have to get creative.
Don't talk about Peggy Preston Poulter that way. But
Preston Poulter. Oh boy.
Okay. But I want to go back to one thing you were saying about Vito, and this is the most important part, and it's the thing that made this the most overall disgusting part of it is, as a content creator, that's where you have to draw the line. Like, this could happen to you at any moment because someone doesn't like you and they point to some rule that you don't think you're violating, or that someone else goes on your show and they violate it and you get blamed for it or something like that. To do that to another content creator, to know how much work goes into these channels, how much, when you start building out a channel as like a profession, that is a small business that you're running. And I was talking to my stream the other day. I was like, I work like 16 hours a day on my show. I don't get a break. I don't really get a day off. When I take a day off, I'm still tweeting and networking and emailing and trying to do something. So to try and get YouTube to come in and just sweep that away after all of the fucking effort that goes into it is just a shit thing to do. I wouldn't do it to a mom and pop store owner because, they're violating their rent code or something like that. The terms of their lease, they shouldn't have that sign there. Like, fuck off. Just leave people alone. They're not violating the law. And even if they are, don't run to the cops. Oh my God, unless you're in actual danger from someone. Exactly. But we're not even talking about a legal thing here. We're just talking about, you don't like what he said, and for fuck's sake, get over it.
Yep.
Yeah. No, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter that nothing happened, that stream's monetized, right? That stream's still up. It's the very fact that he went out and tweeted it, that he tried to gaslight his audience into reporting it, that he tagged Team YouTube to make them aware. That is the problem, not what the end result was. Yep. And that should, if there was anybody out there that did have an ounce of respect left for him, I would question your judgment. But I don't think there's any question about who he is anymore.
No, not at all. I mean, they like to say that whole line about the mask is off bullshit, and I think that the mask is completely off. And again, Vito's someone that I've had a lot of interactions with, and every time he says something dumb, I respond. And then he's all up in my inbox talking about, oh man, we should stream together, man. We should, like, what? Why are you, like, what the hell's wrong with you, man? And again, the first couple times I laughed it off. I'm like, okay, he's a good sport about it or something. But now it's like tagging Team YouTube. How many times? And again, for a creator with that many subs, every creator knows that's in this world that we're in where we do talk about certain things. This dude roasted The Last Jedi, got like 8 million views on a video, you know, so he's in that, you know, that world of like going after Hollywood on occasion and stuff. How many times have we seen a channel get demonetized or taken down, and the only fucking way to get YouTube's attention is to tag Team YouTube? Almost, I can't count how many times we've seen that. Tagging Team YouTube is very effective. No, it doesn't always work, but we know that it's a very effective way to get their attention. Very effective. And it's just it's the lowest form of you know, being a creator that I can imagine, outside of the obvious, the Logan Paul behavior and you know CP and stuff like that. Obviously, that's the lowest form of humanity, but you don't recover from stuff like this. Like, we've seen other people that have not recovered, and they're not going to recover. Pretty soon you're just going to be tagging me and Gary all day long, trying to get us to acknowledge your existence like someone else that's destroyed themselves, because that's all you have. And you'll have 50 fucking people watching your stream that hate our guts, and you'll feel like that's an accomplishment. That's your future. That's all you're going to get. And there's nothing that, nobody can protect you from this type of stuff, from the situation. Nobody. It's just
I don't know who you're referencing there, but I have some landscaping to do, so I'm gonna build some retaining walls. I'm taking my infant with me to help me lift some big rocks.
Yeah, when all those tweets were going out about all the 3-month-olds texting, it reminded me of 3-month-olds collecting river rocks. So.
Did you see the AOC fans that didn't understand my joke? Like, yeah. So the joke where I said, and then Gary had a great one too, but I was like, my 3-month-old texted me and told me, and then there's some AOC fans like, how does a 3-month-old text? And I'm like, oh, an AOC fan, of course, someone that thinks tax the rich at the Met. Is it gala or gala? How do you say that?
Gala.
Like, gala.
I say gala.
Gala.
I'm sure you would.
Gala. But yeah, it's just unbelievable. Let me get a couple of super chats really quick, and let me see where are we at. And then Krista, don't forget about the ones I told you about earlier. I got to get to those. So Rick Morena says, love you guys. Keep up the great work. Below average Jerome. Darth Who, currently on shift, so can't stay long. Just wanted to leave some love. Busy with work a lot these days, but still here in spirit. Thank you, Darth Who. Greatly appreciate that. Chris Torby, premium member from Australia. Whatever happened to your streams with Drunk and Theory? They kept me sane when the 2-week quarantine. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people really want Drunk Cobra Theory to come back. It's more so just it's such a like, I have so many things that I have to do throughout the week. And then Star Wars Theory is obviously a pretty busy guy. He's got a few things going on YouTube. But I talked to Theory the other day on the phone. We caught up because we didn't really talk for a couple of weeks because I was busy. He was busy. But we'll probably stream again at some point. I'm sure I'd probably get him on this stream when we get it really rolling on a weekly basis. But yeah, I mean, we'll see if we can get together for a Drunk Cobra Theory stream at some point. I just don't watch anything Star Wars anymore.
There would have to be something relevant Star Wars related to talk about, so good luck with that.
I didn't watch The Bad Batch. I have literally no interest in Star Wars in any capacity. And the only reason I would go back to Star Wars is to rival Rekieta in grift, because he's managed to do things without Hollywood for the most part. I would need to get back onto the Star Wars grift train in order to catch Rekieta. That's the only reason I would go back to Star Wars, which is a good reason, by the way. I mean, I think that's respectable. Let me see.
Always respect the grift. Always own the grift. That's the other thing. These people are like, you're a grifter. It's like, okay, you calling me a grifter just means I'm successful. Got it. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll own that all day.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I keep saying. Darth Cueball, Tuesday Night Geeks. Not bad. Trying to move away from the geeks word, though. We have enough of that with the Geeks and Gamers, gaming with geeks, all that
Tuesday
stuff.
Night Gamers.
No. Tuesday Night.
Tuesdays.
Wait, we would have to have Ivan on here.
Gamers Rise Up Tuesdays. I think that'll go over well.
Yes.
Oh man, we'll see. You
Subscribe
guys
to PewDiePie Tuesdays.
You guys throw recommendations in the chat. If Krista sees anything that I would probably want to hear about, she will take notes of that. But if you guys have ideas for the show, let me know, because we haven't come up with anything yet. Bird Up says after AOC left the gala, she was kind enough to throw a breadcrumb to the starving peasants before retreating to her ivory tower. It's just, is anybody surprised at the arrogance of these fucks? Go ahead, Ryan.
I wonder if her grandma ever got her roof done or whatever the fuck in Puerto Rico. I'm sure the 30 grand she had to pay for the ticket to go there could have helped with that when she was trying to grift to get that done.
Build a new house there.
Who was it who did the GoFundMe and raised the money for it? Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
It was some right-wing commentator who's like, what are you fucking doing? We'll GoFundMe this thing. We'll have it right away. They raised like 70 grand. And then AOC's like, no, we won't take it. Why not?
Dollar.
It's so ridiculous.
Take the money from the bigots. Like, it's like when the kill stream, R.I.P.
St. Jude's.
Yeah, when St. Jude's turned away, it's like, I don't care. It's like, well, but Nazis sent the money. It's like, it's $26,000. That's like cancer treatment for a kid for a while. Like, ask a kid's parents if they care who sent the money. That will help keep their kid in treatment that they're, thank God, not having to pay for, because it's crippling. Like, ask the parent if they care. It's like, well, but a bunch of alt-right neo-Nazis were making jokes, and that's how this money came to be. Well, I don't fucking care.
The scary thing is, Nick, there's some of these freaks, there's some of these fucking ideological lunatics that would care, that would rather let their kids sit there than think their money came from someone like that. That's the fucked up part.
It's true. That is true. That is true. I mean, these people are like, and I'm sure all of us do, you follow the libs of TikTok, and these people are fucking crazy, dude. Holy shit. Eric Bailey for $50. And I do have a stream deck, so I will be able to do the clapping like Durdrotic does, but I don't have it set up yet. You got it?
I do.
There we go. Yeah.
So thought it was going to be a clown horn.
Yeah. I bought a stream deck today, so Chris is going to help me get all that set up here very soon. Eric says, hail all. The soy is strong with the flaggers and Mama Susanna tattletales. Heaven forbid an adult have to hear an opinion they don't agree with. When you coddle an entire generation, these pathetic and weak-minded adults are the result. Keep gaming. Absolutely. 100%. We have a coddled generation. They continue to be told what they keep being told that it's okay to be pathetic and a beta. It's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to have it's fucking not. Man the fuck up and deal with it. Men are men, women are women. Deal with that shit. Like, we're tired of this bullshit about, like, it's okay. Like, someone said something mean to me and I need to go and hide for a week and a half. No, you don't. You need to fucking deal with it, because that's the real world. What was it? Right here. Here's what, let me show you guys. I'll show you guys how we need to start raising our children right here. Let me find it. This is how children need to be fucking raised. It's this fucking simple. Let me get it here. Okay. Full screen. This right here.
Good.
Oh, it's fucking good. It's fucking good. All right. Right here. That's how fucking kids need to be fucking raised.
I can barely hear it.
Can you barely hear it? Let me get another one that's a better audio really quick, because that one, audio is really bad on that. But I think a lot of people already know what this one is.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people already know what this is. This is how kids need to be raised right here, ladies and gentlemen.
See where the sun is? Up there. Yeah, on the back of your neck. You're casting a shadow. You can see it, the fish can see it. Always fish with the sun in your face. The other bank's the place. That is, if you want my opinion.
Gosh, Emperado, I want your opinion. But Mama won't let me go over there.
Why not?
I can't swim.
You can't what?
I can't swim.
How old are you?
6.
The big fucking 6-year-old too.
Everybody should swim.
Jesus.
Just reach out in front of you and grab a handful of water. Pull it back towards you.
Look at the mom.
You're going to learn today.
That's the way I learned.
If it drowns, it's one less mouth to feed anyway. It's life is hard.
Good.
You're used to losing children, aren't you?
yeah, I'd be like, well, if he drowns, at least he'll want to stay quiet while I fuck his mom later in the cabin.
I love that he grabbed like neck and crotch.
Oh, dude. Boom.
Sort of like a sack of potatoes.
Oh man, like let's see, hang on. I just heard about this when I was listening to Ricada on the Masterson show, okay? And I see somebody saying it. Looks like just looks
by the way.
Huh?
I will listen to that tonight. That's
You got to. It's good, but looks like just some guy has a response to Ricada. I don't know.
Oh, does he?
Was it really bad between you guys?
I have no idea.
Argument. It was a good little argument.
It wasn't.
I called him
too
a
bad.
communist like 50 times.
Oh, that's some guy.
I love just some guy, but I got to hear this. So this is on the Flashcast.
Yeah.
You're back and forth, okay? Because I heard you talking about it on the Masterson show, so I'm like, oh, I got to see what's going on there.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it'll be fine.
It was on Tug's channel, right?
Yeah, but he took it down. It's up on a guy named Corono's channel now. He does the re-upload archives of all the Flashcasts.
Okay.
I mean, the basic gist of it is we got into a disagreement over there's a guy early on in the pandemic who went and bought all the Purell he could find. And he bought like 17,000 bottles of Purell, and then he was selling it, and he had jacked up the price. And so then the government said, no, you can't do that. And so then he said he was going to give it to charity. He didn't give it to charity, and the government came and took it, and they gave it to charity, and the charity was first responders. So the government came and gave it to the government after taking it. And I said, that's, and he's like, that's wrong. We gotta stop people from doing these price hikes. And I firmly disagree. I know it's shit when you really want something and you can't have it because someone made it too expensive for you. But guess what? You don't have a right to someone else's stuff. You just don't. And that really, it sucks. Believe me, as a guy who's a bookshelf full of limited edition Warhammer books, and many of them I had to buy from a fucking scalper at like a 80 to 200% markup because they were faster on the release day than I was. It sucks ass, but I don't have a right to that book that someone else bought. I have to,
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, look, I'm here in the South where like when a hurricane comes, people go load up on water and gas and other things, and if you get there first, if you have the initiative to go out there and get it to take care of you and yours, that's up to you. And I don't know, you shouldn't be limited as to what you're able to get for you and your family because no one really knows how bad it can be. Now, I've seen some horrific situations with hurricanes. I've also seen some situations where it would completely backfire on you, but that's up to you as an individual to go make that decision. If you go load up on, hundreds or thousands of dollars of gasoline and water and all these other things, and then it turns out that the storm turns at the last second, you wasted that money. That's up to you. But you start limiting people to go, well, your family only needs to have a week's worth of gas right now. You're like, how do you fucking determine that? Like, if I'm going to put the money out and I'm here taking the initiative. So I get where Nick's coming from on that. I get the argument though. I mean, and look, for times in my life, I'm pretty sure I was like, fuck these motherfuckers taking all the gas, so yeah. I get that argument. So,
but I mean, it could lead to a lot of things, but you got to prepare for life. Okay. I mean, you can't prepare for like a pandemic and all the Purell, but like get some fucking soap and you're fine. You don't need the fucking Purell. You can wash your hands with fucking soap and other things.
Thank you.
I think that I think that the way, like in our society, the way that we hold people accountable is, listen, I don't have a problem with someone going out and doing that. When you're talking about something like this, 17,000 things of Purell to quadruple the price to make a bunch of money, I think that's probably a shitty thing for that person to do in the middle of this. But then I judge him based off of that. I said, you know what? You're a pretty fucking shitty dude. I'm probably not going to buy anything from you ever. And that's how I make my decision. And eventually customers will walk away. Like, that's how the capitalist system works that's kind of the way I think about it. So do I think it's shitty? Yes. Do I think they should be allowed to do that? Yeah.
Yeah. That's take fucking property. Like, if he bought it legally, did they just come in and swoop it and did not even compensate him for it?
I have it's hard to track down if he was compensated in any way. Under the Fifth Amendment, he should be and could, in theory, sue to recover for it. But the story went, he said he was going to donate it to charity, but then he bounced out of town, probably because a bunch of people wanted to kill him. Because that is the opportunity cost, the risk that you're taking is that someone's going to shoot you because you have all the Purell, which is amazing. None of these people wanted Purell before he bought it, by the way. It's not like he was struggling to find. This man was able to procure 17,000 bottles of Purell. It's not like it was a shortage. Yeah, right. And then suddenly there was no Purell and everybody's like, oh my God, I better get the Purell. It's like, why are you going to drink it and try and clean yourself out? It's not going to work. But he basically created the demand by buying it up. And if you watch the Spiffing Brits video on YouTube or on Steam Cucumbers, you can find out how market manipulation works. But he did it. The stories stop with he bounced, was nowhere to be found. So the cops came, busted open his storage unit and took all of the bottles of Purell that they could get their hands on and distributed them out. Or it was like 3 trailers or something. They just took it and distributed it out to first responders. And who knows what happened to the other 2 trailers full of Purell. But there was no talk about compensation or even his approval. They literally broke into his stuff to take it. So. Yeah,
I mean, that's I want to hear the back and forth for sure between you guys. It
was good.
Yeah,
and I was going to say, I don't have any hard feelings towards just some guy. We had a vigorous debate over a topic in which we disagreed. It doesn't matter. And if he has a response, great. He should talk about his perspectives. Like that is not a problem in this stuff. I know I've talked about it post our discussion. I would only expect that he would do the same. That's what we do. We all talk for a living. So
yep. And that's why I had a couple of people even ask me about it in my Sunday stream. And it's like, listen, they argue whatever. Like, that's what people do. That's what dudes do all the fucking time. That's part of it. Like, we don't agree on everything. I don't agree with Gary on everything or fucking Jeremy. That's for goddamn sure. So, like, that's just what it is. And that's what makes, like, our little corner of the internet over here a lot different than a lot of other sections.
Better.
Yeah, a lot better.
Guy and Ricada. That's a good place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because I love both those guys.
I do too. And like, let this be a lesson to prepare for life. And yeah, maybe I'm taking it a little bit too far because one of my hobbies is looking into the possible catastrophe that happened 12,000 years ago when a possible comet melted the ice sheets and ended the ice age early, which is an actual scientific theory out there. And it really got me ever since I saw that meteor over Russia, 2013. I have been properly paranoid. I've got extra food, extra water, because a big rock could fall from the sky any day and like cut out our power and put us back into the fucking Stone Age tomorrow. And that's not even like woo-woo or a joke. It could happen any moment. So it's good to be prepared for basic shit like that.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it is. I mean, you take if you're going to put your money out there and spend that and be ahead of the curve, then there you go. Like, I'm 100% on Ricada's side on it, even though I've been on the opposite side of that where I'm like, fucking motherfuckers taking everything. Now I ain't got shit. But again, that's called initiative. That's called being ahead of the curve. And if you're going to put it out there, you're going to put it out there. Go ahead.
I told you this like almost 2 years ago at this point. It's crazy. That's how long it's been. But like back in January of 2020, when I was listening to like Medicare streams, when he was talking about this crazy shit going on in China, some flu-like virus that no one knew anything about, and I thought it was going to be, and I thought it was going to be way worse than it was. I went out and I bought a shit ton of toilet paper. I bought a bunch of rice. I bought a bunch of canned stuff because I was like, I think it's going to get bad. Turns out, I didn't realize it was just going to be kind of like the flu. But hey, better to be prepared than not, I suppose.
We got like $1,000 worth of cup of soup. $1,000 worth of cup of soup. It's a lot of fucking cup of soup. We had soup for fucking like 6 months.
Oh man, we got quite a bit of super chats. I see Lulu with a $50 super sticker. Thank you, Lulu. We appreciate you. And then we got Tony Yule for $50 with a Roll Tide with the Jeremy laser eyes. Now, I've been told that if you put laser eyes on someone, you're dehumanizing them, and I feel very offended. I feel very offended. And then we have Death Clutch King, who says War Eagle, Jeremy. I think the Roll Tide was in response to yours, so he sent a $50 one. So yeah, Tony sent a $50 Roll Tide. Death Clutch, you only sent 20, so it's kind of represents Auburn versus Alabama. So there you go. We got another celebrity in the house. Drunk 3PO! Look at this guy with the sunglasses.
Absolutely.
Middle of the fucking night.
Drunk 3PO's Twitter.
Yeah, R.I.P. Drunk 3PO's Twitter.
Are you
I
okay?
was on the Dark Council, so I needed the sunglasses. So just finished our show.
Jay, are you okay without Twitter?
Life's been pretty nice. So
What did you do to get thrown off of Twitter, you bigot?
I put a picture of Gina Carano with Wham, a Wham song.
You got DMCA
What?
basically.
Oh,
Careless
Jesus.
Whisper, right?
So now, basically, like people reached out. They go, "Hey, use my cover. You won't get DMCA because it's not the original." So if I come back on Twitter, I'll just use that. So it sounds identical, but they're just like, no, they can't do it because it's a cover
You should
version.
listen, and maybe the King Grifter probably can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but as a relatively decent grifter myself, you should have just ran with it's because I'm friends with Gina Carano, they can't take her down, so they took me down. And you just sort of ran with that. You'd been at 100,000 subs in no time. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You got to have a video on this every hour, updating how you're doing. Like you're still without Twitter, and it's like your background has to start getting more and more destitute as you go. Like the fingers on the gauntlet have to start going down, like a countdown to your death. How are you going to get food without Twitter anymore? Yeah, just start running up. Yeah,
I don't know how to do all that, but teach me your ways. Teach me your ways.
Just go
He's
to
pretending like he didn't make
Quartering.
2 videos on it already.
Yeah, go to Jeremy from the Quartering. Just use it. My channel is under attack. As a matter of fact, that's what I got to do another video. I did it first. My channel is under attack video, and it was for fucking stupid SEMA without knowing the weekend was going to come up.
Just actually better hire Perry Chan to just map your face onto the Quarterings videos. You can pick pretty much any one of them and just have that going. You can even use the same audio; it wouldn't matter.
No,
I mean,
He already made a
did
video
make-
about the
I did-
Quartering calling him a loser.
yeah, I did. I took clips from Friday Night Tights, and it's doing very well. Thank you.
It was. I looked at the
So-
views. I'm like, this. Jay did good on this.
Yeah, but the editing is really good because Gary looks over at Jeremy, please stop talking about Drunk 3PO. And I was just like, all right, Gary's done with me. Like, I'll never be back on the show. And then, like, it just was funny. Like, it was all. And then Az is like, I don't know how he does it. He comes in the chat and everybody says hi to him. And I was like, wow, thanks, Az. Like, it was funny.
Ooh. I see. We got a suggestion in the chat from THRRPT with an exclamation point. My channel is under attack Tuesday should be the name of this stream. That's really good.
The title needs to have the acronym TIT. If you guys can make that work.
Gary's like
there was one that was Tuesdays aren't really Tuesdays, and then it was parentheses tard. I kind of like that one.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Make Tuesdays great again.
Nixon for 50.
Oh, y'all haven't named. You're trying to name a Tuesday night?
Yeah, we ain't got it yet. We ain't got it figured out yet. Nixon for $50 says, "Hail to all! Looking forward to this Tuesday night show. Call it sittin' and griftin'." Holy shit, that's actually good. I might do that. Grifton ain't easy might be good too. Grifton ain't easy might be good. I don't know. We'll see. And we probably will be joined by Young Ripa here at some point tonight. So, and again, everybody here, I know like Gary's only going to be in for like an hour. I know Rakata's going to have a hard out here probably in the next 45 minutes probably, or even sooner than that. And it's fine. Anybody that needs to bounce, totally cool. This show, we will be streaming on Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. but there's going to be like a little gap there between like on when we go to Boston, where we're probably not going to be able to do it, or at least it'll be a shorter version of it. Maybe. Yeah. But once we get back from Boston, I've got some big guests lined up, really big guests. You're going to see Alex Jones on this channel again in the near future. I don't have a date on that yet, but it will happen. It will also happen on my D-Day Cobra channel, which is far more... That's a far more appropriate channel for Alex and some of the things that we would talk about. But maybe I can get him on a Mario Kart stream. I don't know.
Dude,
maybe we can get Alex Jones to play Mario Kart.
If we could get Alex Jones on fucking Mario Kart, imagine him just bitching about lightning and about fucking red shells and shit.
Let me see. Is that one video of Alex Jones?
That is so funny.
There is a Mario Kart video with Alex Jones.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for it right now. Like, could you imagine if we could get Alex Jones? Here it is right here. Holy shit. Oh my God. This is so good. This is so fucking good. Dude, if we could get Alex for Mario Kart, it would be the greatest thing in the history of the internet right here.
Yes.
We're gonna get you, assholes. Just know that. Fuck them! Fuck them! Sick of their shit. I don't fucking care anymore.
That sounds like all of us playing Mario Kart.
I know it. One more time.
We're gonna get you, assholes. Just know that. Fuck them! Fuck them! Sick of their shit. I don't fucking care anymore.
Oh God! Could you
That'd
imagine?
be perfect.
Could you imagine if we could get Alex Jones for Mario Kart? I don't know if it's possible, but I will definitely try. I didn't know I would live in a world where I would have his phone number and to text him, but here we are. Here we are.
Here we are. I never thought I'd be on a stream with Ricada Law.
I know.
Why not?
Because I'm just drunk 3 I'm just like I'm not that important to be like on a show with you. I wouldn't know what to say. So it's like
you're right. I only have very, very important people like me on my show.
Exactly.
Nick used to just do a random show with like a bunch of dads where they would just talk about dad things.
No, we did.
Right?
We've got. It's been a while. It's been like a year actually, but I think we're doing one in October because it's been very requested. But yeah, just it's the Chad Dad Chat where we have some guys coming in saying, "Well, stop your fucking crying."
I
think the show
about their wives. Yeah,
the show that you did around the fire pit, I probably could have been it. I probably could have done that one. Just because if there's nothing to talk about, you just kick the fire and see what happens. So like that. That might have worked.
I mean, to be fair, you know, you were invited on to Friday Night Tights in Vegas, and you fell asleep on the couch. So,
okay, all right. I need to explain that.
You slept the whole weekend.
You slept.
I need to explain. Because I didn't.
Young man.
All right, hold on. I did not know I was gonna be on Friday Night Tights that Friday. I asked the producer. I asked Jeremy. Gary's pulling up text messages.
Pull out his phone.
What I'm saying was, it wasn't specific. It wasn't specific. I saw Gary, like, we hung out for like the whole day, never mentioned it the day before. Jeremy calls me. Gary wants to know where you are. I'm freaking asleep with Krista decorating me in a pool. Like, I'm wearing her hat for some reason. And I had towels all wrapped around me. I'm like, what? I didn't know I was supposed to be on the show. And then he's like, yeah, you better get here. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I got to get ready. I'm sweating. I wasn't dressed for the pool. I get an Uber. I come all the way down there. You guys have already started. John Bartolo's place, if you didn't know, is like 120 degrees high. So I'm like, I'm tired. I've been running around all day trying to get there. It was like the freaking Hangover movie. I was trying to get there. I finally get there, and I'm like, that couch looks comfy. I'll just wait until I'm called, like nice and quiet. I fell asleep. So I freaking made the meme of the week. I mean, what can you say?
It worked out just fine for us.
I know. Jeremy has me on. Jeremy goes, come sit down. You're on. I watch. They show memes of me, and then Jeremy's like, all right, that's good enough.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
That's it. It was perfect. I wouldn't have traded it for anything.
Well, I'm about to confirm everything right now. So hang on. Let me see. So everybody knows what. Oh man, I guess I didn't actually post it. Damn it. I'll find that. I'll find it in a minute. I was going to show everybody, but Nick is gonna have to bounce. So Nick, I appreciate you coming by. This was a late notice. You know, we asked you just the last second to hop on here. Love having you on. Thank you for spending an hour with us. You're welcome back anytime. Do you have anything going on?
Tonight we're gonna be watching that fucking California recall election.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know what the coverage like. I know what the coverage of the national election looks like. It's really easy to predict. They've got some jackass who hasn't slept in 75 hours, like reading the newest updates from Iowa. But I don't know what to expect from this. So I assume it's going to be lots of boring commentary. So I've got a couple other stories, some talks about liberty, kind of queued up, and some stories about murder. And I've got some court documents that might be from some cases we've been watching, just in case the recall election is really fucking boring like I planned. But that's what I'll be doing in at 11 p.m. Central over on my channel. So
all right.
Thanks so much for having me on, and really is fun and great to be on a stream finally with Drunk 3PO. I mean, I've been waiting. I actually have been wondering when I would get on a show with you, by the way, because we seem to like run in these parallel circles with like flashcasts and stuff like that. And I'm like, why the hell is Drunk 3PO never on a show? They're always like, send him the link, and then you never pop up because you're sleeping on couches or whatever. I don't know.
Right now, I'm looking at Fox News has got 11 or 12% precincts are in. Yes, 36.8. No, 63.2.
I think that I haven't been in California nearly as long as Gary, but I don't think
Gary,
they're gonna recall him.
Gary, that almost killed Gary. Almost killed him with that news.
Damn.
Now,
No.
do we expect this to? Because
there's an 80s band I really liked. It was called The Fix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look into some of the things with people that haven't been able, that were told they already voted when they went to go. Things like that. It's strange how these things just continue to happen.
I know.
Well, real quick, Jeremy was right. I have to go, and the reason I have to go is because I'm just building some fortifications. So that's all. Just a little bit of fortifications. Thank you guys for having me on. Love all you guys, and catch you next time, guys.
All right,
Peace.
have a good one, man. Have a good one, man. Nick Ricada. Have a good one, bud. But yeah,
that was awesome.
That is awesome to have
My
Nick
soul
on.
is cleansed.
So right now,
whatever that means.
I don't know what to expect. Do we expect this to be close?
No, I don't. I think it's going to be 40-60. Yeah.
It's going to be a complete wipeout.
Yeah.
No, there is I mean, Californians are just Californians for one, and it is disappointing to see some of the people who are even like tangentially involved with my wife's salon, like still supporting fucking Gavin Newsom because they just do this RD bullshit, and they're like, your friend just fucking got like fucked by his policy, and you're still going with this because you believe into some boogeyman. Then none of this shit's really going to happen. Like, there are people who actually believe Larry Elder will come in and make abortion illegal, and women will have to look like the Handmaid's Tale. And like it'll turn into a Christian state like over fucking night. They're that dumb, you know. And it's like, I don't care who you fucking vote for. Gavin Newsom was a shitty mayor. He was a shitty lieutenant governor, and he's a shitty governor. He doesn't do anything. He governs by virtue, and when you're not looking, he's not doing anything. He doesn't do anything. And if you want the same, then that's what you're going to get. You're going to get more of the same. The homelessness you see around California, going to get fucking worse. Crime, going to go up. This is the guy who doesn't want to prosecute people for stealing shit under $1,000 so they can walk into your fucking Walgreens and walk out. You know what Walgreens is going to do? Leave. They're going to leave. All these big Target's already thinking about closing fucking stores. Tell me what state Target's going to close stores in. You know, it's ridiculous, but that's why I'm leaving. Bye.
I think that Larry Elder got involved too late in the game. I don't think there was a candidate that anyone could like actually rally around. Caitlyn Jenner was legitimately being promoted as the alternative.
Yeah.
So I think that if he had gotten involved sooner in the process, then maybe. But you know.
Yep. Bones 8 for a $50 super sticker. Thank you, Bones 8. Appreciate that. Let me catch up a little bit here. Where did I leave off? Blue-eyed Scorpio. Ryan likes to money shot one-armed
What?
Japanese women and watch them stumble around.
As soon as he said blue-eyed Scorpio, I knew something.
That's actually
Something good
not
was
a-
coming. Something
Yeah,
That's
good was
actually
coming.
not a lie. I was doing that in my gaming stream earlier.
I was just wanted to. When I saw her, I was like, "Let me make sure. Let me make sure."
There's this like one-armed Japanese bitch in the Ghost of Tsushima expansion, and so I just shoot. Like, you can't kill her because she's like an ally. So I just shot her in the head, and she like stumbled back, but it was really funny because she only had one arm, so it just looked really weird. I did it over and over again. There might be something wrong.
You look like you were just dancing, man, over there.
What she looked like. That's why it was funny.
Wow, you boy.
Jorge Barracuda, R.I.P. Norm Macdonald, the GOAT. Absolutely,
Yeah.
dude. That was tough news to hear. The reaction to that, and by the way, Mike Hill said, in memory of Norm Macdonald, how about doing a watch party of Happy Gilmore? We are we got to do that because a lot of the people on the team have not seen this movie, which is absolutely
What?
insane to me. Yeah, Krista, Tugs, and there was somebody else that hadn't
What the
seen
fuck
it.
is wrong with you people?
I know,
One of
dude.
the greatest golf movies ever made.
Ever made.
Yeah, it's gold. Go ahead, Krista.
Bob
Explain
Barker.
yourself. Explain yourself. Silent producer.
Price is wrong, bitch.
I've never seen it, but as you said, we will do the watch party, so that's going to be a thing.
Because there's so many references when we play Mario Golf, and she's like, "What?" And we're like, "Okay, yeah, you need to watch." Tugs and Krista both. Neither one of them have seen it.
Fucking Ben Stiller's in that
Ah,
movie.
God.
Krista, I understand. Tugs? Come on.
Yeah,
Tugs.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, Norm Macdonald, a legend, 61 years old. And the reaction that I'm seeing right now on social media, I mean, for the most part, it's like it's ridiculously
hold
overwhelmingly
on.
positive.
I've seen Happy Gilmore. I know all the lines. Viper Chief. So don't worry.
Okay, yeah.
I also like Billy Madison.
Billy
is another great
Madison,
Norm
yes,
Macdonald.
yes. Billy Madison and
It was Yaphet in Orville too. So
Wait,
he's a-
Norm Macdonald wasn't in
he was
Happy Gilmore?
no. This is a reference to the fact that we've been talking about doing a Happy
Oh,
Gilmore,
okay,
watch
sorry.
party. So it was two separate. It was two separate.
I gotcha,
uh,
gotcha.
Thank you for
statements.
participating, Drunk
So-
3PO.
All right.
I do think you just like that was such a shock to everybody because he kept it so private. I
Yeah.
always do have like a lot of respect when celebrities and people like that have been dealing with that privately and not made a big deal about it because they didn't want people to, whether it was feel sorry for them or like, you know, that change the way that they viewed them. Same thing with like Chadwick Boseman when we found out everything he had been going through.
Mhm.
You know, to not come out and keep it private, to keep wanting to entertain people. I always have a lot of respect for that. Not to say if they come out, they're like bad people if you come and say
No,
you have
no.
cancer.
Right,
But just,
right.
you know, that I have a lot of respect when people
It's two
handle it that
different
way.
ways of dealing with it. My dad kept it super private too, and it's because he didn't want to be reminded of it every second. Like he was just like, I want to live my life, right? So he let a few friends know, and that was about it. And yeah, quietly battled it because, you know, he didn't want to be treated differently. If everybody knew, they'd be like, you know, yeah, he just wanted to be treated like a normal person and
Yeah.
live.
And yeah, and I do think, I mean, you bring up the point up about, and yeah, with Norm obviously too. I mean, and then that Chadwick Boseman, the fact that we knew nothing about that guy in the prime
Yes,
of his
wow.
career, like that was shocking. And you know, I don't want to, you know, kind of minimize the point here, because, but like that, not that I didn't respect Chadwick Boseman before, because he seemed like a really decent guy just in general. But when I heard about that and the dude just dealt with it. Like, that was inspiring as hell, man. Like, that was inspiring to be that old. How old was he? How old was Chadwick?
40 or something,
So,
late
yeah,
30s.
and I mean,
40.
and the guy just had hit the prime of his career. With Norm Macdonald, I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of, like, Jack Posobiec and some others are starting to retweet some of his old things because he's getting accused of being a Trumper, which, again, who cares? Who cares? He's even said he wasn't a Trump supporter. He just didn't have TDS, which is that's all anybody really is asking for. You don't have to like Trump. You don't have to support him. You don't have to vote for him. You don't have to think he's anything great. But my God, the way they demonize him. And so now they're just like, these lefties are just like going off. And then like people are like, no, he wasn't a Trump supporter. He said it. He was just, you know, and it's just insane, man. And it's like, whatever his politics were, And I didn't know of him for his politics, which is the best thing a celebrity can do. It doesn't matter. Like, the guy was a genuinely awesome dude, a legend, and rest in peace to him and his family. And I would say just go watch some Norm Macdonald stuff on YouTube tonight after this stream, or after Rekida's stream too. Yeah, it's sad day. A legend has left us for sure, no doubt about that. Yeah. Let me see. Thank you for those super chats. Jake Hedge says, let's see, there have actually been a lot of abnormalities with the Cali election. I'm in Cali, LA, and there has been a lot of machine issues and people who go to vote that have already voted. Not cool.
Yeah, I don't think it was even if it happened. I don't know shit. I'm a dummy. But let's just say hypothetically, if it's going on, it wouldn't have been necessary.
Yeah, no, not at all. But the fear is there, and yeah, I'm looking at it now. I mean, it's not even going to be close. It doesn't appear. It's 70-30 right now, based on Fox News, 41% in.
Yeah, a lot depends on, where it comes from first initially and all of those things, what counties. But
right. Yeah, absolutely.
This is going to pull in all the governors who are doing crazy shit are going to just do crazier shit now. This was the one chance to show that the people had the power, and the people decided to just, no, I like convenience. I'm too scared of change. Or Gavin's cute. He's got nice hair. He's such a nice boy. The Republicans are all evil because that's what every institution in California has been telling everybody for decades. They actually still blame the Republicans for their problems, and not saying Republicans are perfect, because they're not. And I'm not even one, but they have no presence in California as far as decision making is concerned. That's ridiculous.
It is laughable, because when you look at all the people he's needed to pull out there, Obama, Biden, Kamala, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie, like, all these people have come out there. None of them have said, Gavin is doing a great job as the governor of California, because they can't fucking say that. They literally cannot say that, because we all have seen it. So it's just against any possible change.
The only good news is there's an election in a year. So that was like one of the arguments against the recall was like, we're going to have an election in a year anyway. So I think this is some early campaigning for some people, and there could be a chance later. I just don't. If somebody was going to win in California that wasn't a Democrat, they'd have to be like really moderate. And this state is just going down the crapper. It used to be it's beautiful. I freaking love it here, but the policies, even San Diego has gone crazy, and San Diego was like the one sane place left for the longest time, because it was a military town, but not anymore. So off to Texas I go. It's sad.
Yep. I'm gonna get to that in just a minute, Chris. I just got your message, so I'll show that here in just a minute. WG for $100. Thank you, WG. A bit off topic, but it seems to me the government mandating COVID vaccinations is like an actress interviewing with Harvey Weinstein. If you want to work here and not get fired, you have to let me give you the jab. That's pretty fucking good, actually. That's pretty fucking good. So Harvey Weinstein, if you want to work here and not get fired, you have to let me give you the jab. That sounds a lot like Harvey Weinstein, and it's pretty interesting because so many of them defended him. Even Meryl Streep called him God. That's the left-leaning lunatics out there in Hollywood. And that's exactly
what I don't have a problem with it. They're used to having to put things in their body they don't want to keep their jobs.
Shout out to Jennifer Lawrence. All right. Hashtag Tuesday Night Geek 3PO erotic. That's pretty good. I'm not naming it that, but that's pretty good. But I'm not naming
that's
it that.
Pretty good, but you lose. That's how it is.
It's too much. It's I was gonna say it's a mouthful, but then I would get memed, so I'm not gonna say it's a mouthful. Okay, all right. Here, I haven't watched this yet, so I'm assuming that this is gonna be fun. So let's see.
Obviously, it has something to do with Ryan. If Krista is laughing.
Here we go.
I don't have Twitter. Yep, I was right.
Here we go.
I can't swim.
You can't what?
I can't swim.
How old are you?
6.
I don't hope that music's not gonna get me hit. Oh, there's Chris. Music's probably gonna get us hit. Good shit, Jay Hellstorm. Good shit. That's good. Love it. Love it. Love it. That is how I train the team right there. That is how I train the team. All right. So let me get back to the super. Gary, how much longer you got?
At 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay.
Yo,
Awesome.
erotic.
Awesome. Null Void for $5 says, you know you're going to have a good show when you drag the likes of Nick from the depths of the deprived internet to be on the show. Hail all. Hell yeah, we love Nick Ricada. We love him. Our Chris Varcella. Oh, man, and Nick is gone. Important question for the three of you.
For everybody except
okay.
Nick.
Yeah, okay, never mind then. Important question. I saw outside of Nick. All right. Balls or no ball? Krista, I'll let you go first.
What the huh?
Ball or no ball?
No.
Balls or no balls? Is that it? Or is it balls?
I don't have.
Balls or no ball?
I don't know
So-
what that means.
Wasn't there a question?
There was
going
something.
around
Yeah, there
if-
was something to this, and I believe Ricada. I remember hearing Ricada talking about this at some point.
It's like, would you rather have like, I don't know. It was something about would you rather just have a shaft with no balls or like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. But obviously, fucking shaft so I can stick it in. If that's the question, if that's what it actually means. I don't know.
I'll let Jay answer first. I'll go second.
Balls.
Gary,
It's a 50-50. Like, what are you gonna do?
Well, without the, I mean, it's like without the shaft, what are good? The balls are just for getting kicked in. Not like I'd rather have like the shaft and have the functionality of the balls without the balls being there. That'd be great.
Yeah, I don't even need the functionality of the balls. I don't give a fuck. Just give me a shaft so I can plow. Why do I need balls at this point in my life?
Yeah, I mean,
know,
Balls. I'm just
I know
gonna
there's something. Yeah, there's some. They need to be working, but yeah, like I'm not having any more kids, so
Exactly.
balls for me.
balls.
Just balls, no shaft.
You know who's
No,
having
like
a
I
kid?
need both. I need both. Like
I don't think we understand the question.
Yeah.
Yeah. The question is like, yeah, I would like to just keep things the way they are.
Yeah, because it feels good when I play with my balls, so I want to keep them.
Elaborate on that one. Elaborate.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know the context of it, so thank you,
Not
Christopher.
ball. I'll ball.
Mark,
Thanks for the super
Yeah,
chat.
the question isn't would you rather have your balls cut off or keep things the way they are? Like that's
Not what the
question.
question was.
The question is something like I don't think Chris presented the entire thing. We talked about this before. I think on Friday Night
Ball
Tights.
or ball? Is it about like sports? I don't even know what he's like. It's reference. Like
Is it about sports? I don't know.
there's lots of balls in
I
sports.
think it's would you rather just have a shaft or just have balls? And the only correct answer to that is just a shaft.
Yes,
Like that's the only correct answer.
things that I can just get kicked in and like look like I'm tucking the whole time. Yeah, fuck that.
Well,
Yeah.
we fucked that all up. We fucked that all up. But I think that was better than anything you could have asked for. So there you go.
Yeah, we spent 5 minutes on it.
Mark the Cyborg for $6.99 Canadian says, thanks for sticking up for F&T on the Dick Show, Nick. That was as hilarious as it was satisfying. And I did tell him that you're the reason that you told me about it, Mark. So I gave you a shout out for that. Matt G for $1, thank you. Slaglust, sorry Nick. Matt Jarbo and Vito made good arguments, so I'm swayed to their side. When has Matt ever been wrong on this sort of thing? Also, just some guy was right too. Now ask the hottie the futa question, please. I think that's in reference to what they were talking about. So they want the hottie to be asked. So Jay, they want us to ask you.
Yeah.
There's no way they were talking about Krista. So,
Hottie.
yeah. So.
What?
Come on, Jay. Answer the question.
Yes.
Yeah, and I agree. When's Matt ever been wrong? Like, he's never been wrong. You know what I mean? So,
I don't even know who that is.
something to do with boulders. I don't know.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
Link says there's
I
no...
do know this. I won a poll against Ryan, Jeremy, and Mark that I'm the best camper.
That's your stupid
Or something
hiking
like that.
bullshit. That's the only reason you
tells
won
you,
that.
That tells
Doesn't
you
matter,
how
I still
retarded
won.
Twitter is. That tells you how retarded Twitter is.
I'm not even on Twitter, and I
If
still
anyone,
won.
Yeah, you put it all in your Discord. I came in Jay's Discord.
Oh,
He was
wow.
having a secret
10
meeting with his
people, Ryan.
members.
10
He's having a
people.
secret meeting with his members to try to rig the poll for him.
Oh, my. That's not even true. They're the one who showed it to me.
Yeah, they can attest to it. But yeah, like that tells you how retarded Twitter is, because Jay posts a video of him having no idea how to hike. That's basically what the video was.
I mean, that's true.
Someone who has no idea how to hike, and they voted for him.
I intentionally did not retweet that in the hopes that I would be close enough to justify at least I didn't retweet it. And if I didn't retweet it, I would have been a close second. So I didn't retweet it or comment or acknowledge it. And I still was a third. It was a close, or was a second.
I think you were third.
I think it was third.
What did I win? What did I win with that poll that I won?
A fucking dude with one leg beat us, Jeremy. The only justifiable reason to pick Mark over myself in that survival situation is because Mark will consume probably like fewer calories because he has less fucking body weight. Like that's legitimately the only fucking way, because he's 3/4 of a man.
X-Ray Girl, what did I win? Like,
yeah, that's true. Let's know.
Did I win anything?
We need to know. Link says there's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. Given it can't be wrong. Cheers to Geeks and Gamers and Ricada Law. Thank you, Link. Appreciate that. Chris Varcella, in the future, just get Uche versus Alex Jones on and let them hash it out.
God.
Pure entertainment. No one but those two. Dude. Should I actually set that shit up?
No, man.
Please, God, no.
Can you
Maybe not
imagine?
live.
Oh my God. Wow. That might be some premium. Oh,
Make it a Rumble exclusive.
Canaries over on the Streamlabs side. I see you're having some issues on premium membership. First and foremost, Krista is going to contact you. We're going to get that situated. I will refund you the Streamlabs that you sent me because you're a premium member, and not to say that we won't take donations from premium members, but you're actually reaching out with an issue that you had, and I want to make sure we write that. So I will refund you your Streamlabs donation, and I will make sure that my team gets on that. So we will get you squared away. My apologies. Thank you for the support over on the website. We greatly appreciate that, and we take that very seriously. So I will refund that to you. And we'll probably give you a couple of months free for premium, too, just for supporting us, because I'm sorry you're having some issues on that. So we'll make sure we get that squared away. So Krista takes notes on that. Make sure we get them squared away. We need to get in contact with Nick, not Ricada, but the guy that runs our website. SBD girl, so if we're so free to express ourselves, Jeremy, does that mean no repercussions for Baby Park? I mean, I'm just going to speak for myself and Ripa. Baby Park is the exception. We don't accept a Baby Park under any scenario whatsoever. We don't, and it's just not. It's not appropriate. Gary has no idea what I'm talking about right now. What are your feelings on Baby Park, Gary?
Sounds kind of weird. I wouldn't go there.
It sounds like where they hold a Democratic National Convention.
Oh, man.
Baby Park. Pretty good.
That was pretty good right there. Spider Claw, how do you outdo Alex Jones? Gina Carano. The Twitter mob would go insane. Or more insane. And where's Ripa? Ripa will probably has he hit you up yet, Krista? He should be here. But he did say for moving forward he will be here every Tuesday.
Yeah.
He didn't know we were doing this tonight, so we will get that squared away. So let me see where we're at here.
Gina was on another person's channel. It went pretty well.
Yeah, I don't know who. Drunk 3PO?
Maybe.
Have you hit 50,000?
I just got wind that I won the second poll against Gary and Rags.
Oh.
And yeah, someone sent me and X-Ray Girl.
The guy who's never hiked before beat the guy who's CDF trained, and
yeah. I was in the final round with Gary, X-Ray Girl, and Rags, and I won that one too.
If you were abandoned with me on the streets of LA, you'd probably have a better chance of surviving with me.
Winner, winner. I just keep winning, everyone.
Hey, everybody, drunk 3PO next hike. Good luck.
Yeah.
Have fun.
You know what the reasoning was? Because if like they ran out of food, I'm the fattest one that they can eat me, and I was like, that's terrible. But and then they were scared to vote for Ryan because they said he'd curse at him and yell at him and kill him, and leave him on the side. That's why they didn't want to vote for Ryan.
That is like a legitimate, I will accept that as a legitimate reason for not voting for me, because you think you might fuck up so bad, I would just leave your ass. That is like a possibility. I can see that happening. So I understand that.
Oh man, Divergent Zen says, Nick, you make me interested in law. Thanks. Let me see. Give 1792 bottled in a bond a try if you can get it. I will pass that along to Nick. My apologies. I didn't know how long he'd be able to stay. So he told us he was probably only had about 10 or 15 minutes at first, and so then he told us a little later. He's like, yeah, I can stay for a little bit longer. So we'll get those messages over to Nick. Thank you guys for being here. For that. Pastor Flash says, wait, I thought Drunk 3PO was the most handsome man on the internet. I mean, apparently he is. Even Young Ripa said it.
Yeah.
Even Young Ripa said it, so it must be true.
It's just a meme.
Even Young Ripa said it.
Wait, who were you calling somebody else that before I got on?
No, I don't know.
Is that why he made that statement?
I don't know.
The question was, who's the most handsome man on the stream or something? And it was because me and Nick looked exactly the same.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We're mirror images of each other.
Badger Toes over on the Streamlabs side says, hail all. Glad there's a live stream from Geeks and Gamers for the UK Insomniacs. Keep it up and keep up calling the BS out. Thank you so much. Happy you guys are happy. We're having a look. Thank Gary and Krista. They're the two that have probably been aggravating me enough to do this. So and then Bubba 009. The only hottie is Gary. No wait. Of course it's Krista, and of course Gary are the hotties. There you go. Gary and Krista are the hotties here.
There you go.
So
don't demean me like that. Thank you.
Krista needs to grow a beard.
I'm just gonna accept that and say thank you, because that's not gonna come very often. So,
Krista needs to grow a beard to match Gary's level of hotness, evidently.
it's getting trimmed.
She can just pull her hair around and just.
That's true. There we go. Right there.
There it is.
There we go. Hang on. Go ahead. Show everybody, Krista. Let's see. Right there. There's Krista from Nerd
terrible effort.
Go on.
There you go.
Let me see. GJJ says, not a gamer, but a fan of all of you. So here's a 10 spot. Well, there's a coincidence because Gary's not a gamer either, but he's going to be playing The Witcher. When is this going to happen, Gary?
Well, I got my PC special edition in today. So I'm waiting for my remote control. Next, I'd say by the weekend.
What channel are you going to stream this on?
I'm waiting for my remote control to get here so I can game.
I'm not saying it's going to be good. This will be horrific. I'm going to do it on the main channel. Fuck it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's gonna be awesome. That is gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna go from 1 week having Alex Jones to the next week just watching you try to stumble out of a room playing The Witcher.
I'm trying to explain to people that I am sober. I'm just this bad.
Toxic Man Flu says, talk about being oppressed. I had to sit through a 15-second commercial for Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker to watch this live stream. # above average effort. Well, I thank you for that. Did I monetize this? I usually don't monetize my streams. I guess I did. I didn't mean to. I usually don't monetize streams though.
That is not a grifter of you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you know what? I apologize for that. I will be monetizing all streams from now on. Thank you, Gary. Sorry, Nick. I probably made Nick very upset now. Angel Chang says California government might actually be recalled today. Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Hey, look. I would love to see it happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
Took too long. Took too long.
Mm-hmm.
They did it while everything was hot. He'd be gone.
Yep.
He'd be gone. But people forget. They get comfortable. Gavin Newsom opened up the economy. because he knew he was getting recalled. Bet your ass there'll be state mandates fucking within 48 hours of this recall.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, all of this stuff has been light in California because of this. Gary's 100% right. They're going to make it much, much worse now.
But I did see a video of Gavin Newsom on a street corner throwing trash in a dumpster. So he's doing something.
That was so pathetic. That I don't know what was more pathetic, that or him coming out to Tupac. That was so
People
pathetic.
falling for it.
I know. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it looks like yeah. So we're gonna have official word tonight, correct?
Oh yeah, it's already I think it's already been called.
I mean,
I think a couple of publications have called it already.
Yeah, I mean it's right now 58% is in, 67 to 32. It's not even close. It's
Governor Abbott. Governor Abbott. That is my governor. I'm not officially there yet, but that's my governor.
Hell yeah.
He's not on Gab, but he is better than Newsom. So.
Yeah.
Fluffy
He's not as
Panda.
good as governor. Right? That guy's good.
Say that again. You skipped out.
So he's not as good as your guy's governor,
No.
DeSantis.
Nobody's as good as DeSantis. Nobody. Yeah. DeSantis is awesome. DeSantis. I mean, I think he could be. He could actually. He's not going to. He won't be more popular than Trump in the Republican Party. But the dude can. He down the road. That dude can be a legendary president. Like that guy is awesome. If you see his resume. You ever read that dude's resume? Holy shit.
He won't have to fight as much with the fucking RNC and the people in power. They still probably won't like him as much as some other people, but he's not going to be as combative with them. But he's still going to have all the same policies and the attitude towards the media and towards the other side that Trump has had. So.
Yep, absolutely. Fluffy Panda says, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. Well, we're happy for you. We're happy for you. Biggles Met says Tattletales makes Jeremy look good. Hashtag cancel Jeremy. Boma Gum for $10. Y'all are actually pretty cool. By the way, Krista, my boy Nia, people call him Star Wars Theory. He lives in Canada too. I heard you live in Canada too. You should talk to my boy. Solid dude. Shoot him a text. I had to think about it for a minute because I didn't remember. I forgot he had said his name for a minute.
Neo Toots.
So I was like, should I read that? Oh,
Neo
okay. So yeah, Krista knows Star Wars.
I'm wearing his hat just to troll him if he ever sees me.
Pokemon.
He sent me for my birthday.
Pokemon 99 says, waiting for Jeremy to do the Ankaha dance from TikTok. I don't know anything about TikTok other than the Libs of TikTok Twitter account. That's all I know. I mean, we do. Look, this shows you how many moving parts we have to Geeks and Gamers. We actually do have a TikTok account. I don't have anything to do with it, but we have one.
There's a lot of random hot chicks that have no talent in the world other than dancing, and so they dance and they upload it to TikTok. I don't know what that specific dance is, but they all
could do it, Ryan. You could do it.
Just fucking copy each other.
You could do it, Ryan.
What is it called? I'll look it up right now.
ANKHA dance. Ankha.
Anka dance.
Boma Gum. Oh, by the way, I went to the Met Gala. Bruh, there's something effed up about the feel of that place. Felt like Slave Master, and I'm black. LOL. Y'all are cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and glad that you got to experience the craziness of that fucking place. Kennel's missing Y chromosome. Genetics lab gave me more control over my finances. Here you go. Here's Death Clutch King for that 20. I won't repeat what he said because I already said it once and that's way too many times. Tony for 50 says roll tide again. I'll say that one because why not? Fluffy Panda, we had to do that limit with Nintendo Switch. Guy kept but all we'd get in just to sell online, so we had to limit that guy so kids could buy them. It's about limiting the stock of the Nintendo Switches. And again, that's another thing that drives me crazy is the scalping stuff. But like, how do you actually limit people? You know what I mean? Like, I guess like there's just it's a slippery slope. I understand that. I do.
I think that it comes down to places like, remember when Walmart, they were like, all right, guys, hey, we've got some people that are price gouging. Walmart's going to be, hey, you can only buy like 4 or 5 or whatever. That's not a perfect solution either, but you kind of judge based on the backlash that you had for that, and you continue to evolve as a business, right? You don't have, the government doesn't fucking come in and tell you what to do. That's the biggest problem that I think most people have.
Purell, like that was so manufactured and unnecessary, and like there's a lot of things you can wash your hands with besides Purell. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even recommend Purell's like not even that preventative. Okay, washing your hands thoroughly under warm water with soap is much better, and your ass. Don't forget to wash.
Can't forget that part. Keeps you from getting swampy and all that stuff.
Oh boy,
you
brought that up. Do what, Gary?
You don't have to wash your hair every day.
That's true.
That's something you don't have to do.
Gary, Jay, you got any tips on not being swampy?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a shower every day. And scrub your butt. Like that's just what you have to do.
And Gold Bond.
Why is that gross?
Scrubbing your butt is not gross. It's something that people
It's the way you said it.
That tells you a lot about Krista. I don't know.
Krista, send me that Jay Hailstorm video on Messenger.
Okay.
Oh,
I think we got a Gold Bond video for Drunk 3.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we do.
Great.
RSE Elman says, Gary, you changed shirts. Krista, you rock. Ryan, Jeremy, figure out the 1015 issue. 1015 issue. That October 15th? Nick, any comment on the circumvention of the law in Texas? That's from RSE Elman. 1015 issue.
Is it because we started like 15 minutes late?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No. He's like 10. That's like 10/15, meaning like that will be October 15th. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
It's a month now. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd worry about it 10/14.
Codenomics Village Idiot 410 says, freeze came in Texas. Power loss. Everyone bought all the meat and veggies. Left all the dried canned goods that you would want in an emergency. People panic buy the stupidest stuff. Yeah, they do.
That's exact. That's why always have your canned goods. That canned goods last practically forever. You could even go out and buy those, like, Tim Pool's fucking food or whatever. Have one of those things laying around. Doesn't hurt. Bunch of water, some extra gas. You know what? Fill your gas tank, your little gas tank up every month with something. It's just good to have that shit all the fucking time. I lived in California, so it could be like 9.0 like any minute, which would be devastating. And this place will be shut down forever. And it's just shit you should think about. I mean, it doesn't cost that much, really, to have a little space in your house that something won't collapse on, that will have shit you need to live.
It's true.
I've ramen noodle a big box.
Yeah,
that's a good call.
Never goes bad.
Get a sterno. Yeah.
J.H. Schwalbach for $25 says, wanted to send money through Streamlabs, but it kept sending me to Facebook. WTF. Gary, please stay out of the avocado jungle of death. 89 Bill Maher will not save you. Why would it send you to Facebook? That's weird.
Strange.
I don't understand why you're having that issue.
What's the link?
Really weird.
I'm clicking on it.
Yeah, it's the one that we have pinned right now. It's a Streamlabs donation link. That's weird that you were having that issue. Everybody else seems to be okay on that front.
Mark Zuckerberg's taking over.
Yeah.
No.
Humans, I will take all your money, humans.
Here we go.
I will surf with an American flag and Tricky and Miles Chong into thinking I'm a patriot.
Here we go right here. Drunk 3PO's Gold Bond commercial. This is over on Epic Game Clips.
Why are we showing this?
Epic Game Clips, the Geeks and Gamers Epic Game Clips channel.
You're going to lose viewers. When I'm walking through Disneyland at 110 in a summer day, I mean, it's rough.
Finally, a first aid spray potent enough, effective enough, soothing enough to be called
Gold Bond.
New Gold Bond Quick Spray. Maximum strength medicine that helps stop pain, kill germs, and prevent
swamp ass.
Finally, a first aid spray that does it all.
Gold Bond. But the truth is, I mean, listen, I've got serious swamp ass, Some good editing there. Good editing.
Shout out to Jay Hailstorm.
Go subscribe to Epic Game Clips. We upload a lot of funny shit over there. A lot of it is just us, you know.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
We play a bunch of video games over there, or a bunch of our gaming clips. As a matter of fact, someone that should be here in a little while is this guy right here. And this is what you miss on the premium
This is
streams.
a good one.
This is great.
I love how Rip
Rip's got triple fucking
like
mushrooms.
the way his
That's
mind works
bullshit.
there. He tries to convince himself
Yeah.
he won.
Right back
There's
in it.
that.
Oh god. This is for the championship
Okay.
right here.
What's
What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here?
So many shells.
My god, there's so much shit happening right now.
Yeah, all this dumb shells and shit people are throwing like assholes.
Got
No!
you! Got you! Oh, got it!
No, now he's gonna win, man!
No!
Did I pass you? Did I pass you? Did I fucking pass you? I think I passed you. No!
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
man. Dude, on my screen. On my screen, dude, I passed you, man.
Like the evolution of like how he went.
I have
It was
that,
just
like,
perfect.
I have that on a replay and everything. Like, I'm gonna break it down because it was crazy how that all played out, dude. It was crazy. That was awesome. But yeah, good stuff right there. So that's what happens. We have a ton of gaming clips that we put over there, and so you guys, if you have stuff that you get during our gaming streams, just submit those to either Krista on Twitter or her Geeks and Gamers email, which is Krista@geeksandgamers.com. So, because we've taken some fan clips and we've actually put them together, and we'll credit you, whether that be your YouTube channel or your Twitter account or whatever like that. But we have so much going on, and it's really cool to have that channel over there. It's really fun. We just upload shit.
That is a funny channel.
It is a great channel. It really is. Bones for $50. I think I already got that one. I'll give you another shout out again. Thank you for the $50. And then we got J.H. Schwabach for a $50 super chat. Names. Tickling Twits Tuesdays. That's tit. Tuesday intersectional thoughts, y'all. That's tit. That's titty. So that'd be titty. Things I think. Sorry, tits. Friends of Armstrong and Getty. I'm not repeating what that one stands for. Sorry, already taken. Gary will get it. I will not be repeating that. But that's good shit right there. That is good shit. I appreciate that. Gary, I know we're about at 20 minutes now, man. So you need to bounce, brother.
Yeah, I gotta go.
So, all right, man. So you'll be here on Tuesdays occasionally, you know. And again, I know you already got so much going on. You know, just whenever you can show up, man. You're always welcome here. You know that. So. Are we announcing anything for Friday Night Tights yet, or are we not? Are we just going to keep a lid on that until Friday gets here?
I think what our guest,
Yeah.
Chris Gore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Gore will be on Friday Night Tights.
Yep.
Over on.
Hey, how's it feel to follow up fucking Alex Jones?
Hell yeah. Chris Gore's going to have to follow Alex, but hell yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to that. Chris Gore is awesome. You know, he's been talking with Ryan. Y'all did a video together. You did your Suicide Squad review, if I'm not mistaken. And
I'm up in LA with him for a little while. It's awesome.
So having Chris Gore on is awesome. Me and Ryan had a conversation with him a while back, and I just think it's crazy that Chris Gore even knows of us and has so many compliments about us. It's crazy.
It's surreal. I was just talking to Chrissy Meyer about some stuff, and because she asked me about the blowback from Alex Jones. I'm like, I took off during the weekend, and maybe it's because I'm fucking dumb, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, I've never been in this situation before, but like, yeah, I mean, did I really think people could take down my fucking channel? No, I don't. I mean, they could have, like I said, Alex Jones or fucking YouTube figured out that Alex Jones was going to be on when I put him in the title, put him on the thumbnail. And then I did like the most genius move when we were originally demonetized. I had fucking YouTube review it, thinking like I would totally get like nicked on it. And they passed it. So for now anyway. So I wasn't too worried about that, but this whole thing's been surreal, and seeing somebody like Chris Gore somebody I watched all the fucking time on G4. That's cool as fuck. I love it. I love that we talked about that you're going to be able to see Alex Jones one week, Chris Gore the other, and who, young Ripa will be back, and Mahler. It's fun. It's great. I'm having time of my life.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Being able to do it with you guys is fucking. That makes it so much better.
It is
so
it
much
is
better.
Hella cool. It's hella cool. Jesus does have a super chat for you. I see you, Jesus. Says, ask Gary if he's bagging comics just like he does on the BBC. Oh, with the are you bagging comics right now? Not yet, I don't think. So you were earlier, probably.
Yeah, I'm done. I was doing my Teen Titans earlier. Shirts. I got a brand new Son of Satan shirt. I've been looking for a Son of Satan shirt forever, and I finally found one. So
nice.
Somebody sent me this nerdrotic baseball jersey I was wearing. It fucking thing is awesome, dude. It's got my little symbol right here, and it says Beekler in the back, number 42, and it looks like legit. Yeah, so and it's Mike, and I got to read the note off. I'll read it off on the super chat.
That's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah,
awesome! You guys are brilliant. You really are.
That is super cool, man. We had the best fans.
I'm gonna go listen to this to Nick.
The Dick Show.
Yeah.
I think it's about 30 minutes.
Yeah, man. 36 minutes in.
It's really good. It's really good stuff. So,
I recommend listening to the entire thing because the Dick Show is very entertaining. So
he's good. He's really, really good. So
yeah,
like I said, like we were talking about this earlier. Even if Rakeda and Just Some Guy, I love Just Some Guy, and I completely understand like what side he's coming from, but you can't have government taking shit. But like whatever they say, like I said before, we're lucky that we have that here. When we got Ryan and we got drunk and we have all these it's not a fucking echo chamber, but it's so far from it. And I subscribe to all these guys, and it's the best entertainment I'm seeing right now.
Hell yeah, absolutely. And not to ruin your night, Gary, but Gavin Newsom is speaking after his win. So
Gary's leaving. Fuck does he care?
I'm fucking mad about this, guys.
Yeah, it is such bullshit, dude. Like, I like, what do you fucking want in this state? Because, like Gary said, you're just asking
what
for
they want.
I know
that's what they want, dude. Like that is what they want because they do not understand. They have lived like I said. My uncle moved out there in like the 80s and he was from Indiana. He moved out there. He was a doctor, invested in property early, very well off. But he like kind of saw everything happen and he realized that when you had these big booms, right? Silicon Valley, the tech boom, like all of these things. And all of a sudden the government started promising all of these things to people, whether it was these ridiculous pensions for teachers and firefighters, which everybody wants. Yeah, we should take care of our firefighters and our teachers. But what they were promising was crazy and outlandish. And then all of a sudden, that boom subsided, that bubble burst a little bit. It comes back to earth. And they have promised so much to so many people. And they are fucking bankrupt. They have been bankrupt for forever. But they have to do that to get the votes. So it's just this endless fucking cycle. And now you literally have tent cities. It looks like a third world country in California.
San Diego, a town I born and raised in, aside from when I lived in San Francisco, I came down here all the time anyway, was beautiful. It started out shitty. It was a horrible Navy town with freaking hookers everywhere.
Hell yeah.
They cleaned up downtown. It was a fucking gem of the West. It looks like it did in the 80s now. When I went down to that comedy show to meet Ryan, I could not believe what I was fucking seeing. Like that looked like downtown San Francisco. It's fucking San Diego. And and that's why I'm bolting. That's why I'm fucking leaving. If I thought there was any kind of hope, I'd stay. I've lived here all my fucking life. I don't want to leave, but I have to leave. And in a year's time, when the housing bubble fucking bursts here, and there's going to be mandatory this, and we'll probably still be dealing with the freaking coof by this time next year, or just coming out of another lockdown. Don't say I didn't warn you. I hope I'm fucking wrong. I hope I'm wrong about all of it. But basic economics and what Ryan just said, they're giving out free money right now. They're paying people's rents that were past due. And yeah, it's fucked up that the government shut them down, but but what they're not taking care of is all the small businesses, the backbone. of this state, all those businesses are fucking gone. So any effort and anything that comes now is a real fucking late. And if they shut it down again, do you think any of them can survive?
Nope.
No. The answer is fucking no. And again, yeah, the housing bubble is like this far away from bursting here. So hopefully I can sell my house before it happens.
Absolutely ridiculous. Well, man, look, you're getting out soon, so that's the most important thing. And you'll be heading to the great state of Texas.
Hell yeah.
Have a good one, man, and I'll see you Friday, brother.
See you Friday. Take it easy, Jay. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye, Krista. Bye, baby boy.
Bye.
Bye, Chad.
See you, man. All right, Gary Firm Nerdrotic, who is going to be the next Joe Rogan. I mean, it's pretty obvious. He is going to be the next Joe Rogan, and he is killing it. I said when I first met that guy, I was like, I don't know much about him, but watching his content, hearing how well-spoken he is, how knowledgeable he is, and how he maintains his audience on live streams, I'm like, this guy's going places. And he is killing it, man. So really happy for him and happy to call him a friend. So, all right, Stargate 404. Some of the soy lash I expected, but I didn't expect people like Rob formerly of Midnight's Edge to lose it over Jones. There are people that are looking for attention in any capacity because of Friday Night Tights, because of the platform, because of how many viewers we get. And that's just part of it. And we expect it. We knew what was going to happen when we brought Alex Jones on. We knew that. We knew there would be a meltdown. And literally exactly what we expected pretty much happened. And, I mean, I've even talked to Alex about it. We
thought there was going to be some more relevant people that got upset about it, but, so maybe it was a little less than we thought. Yeah.
I didn't really see, basically what I saw is the people that already hate you just used it to hate you even more. Like, that's all I saw. That's really what I saw. It's like, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, your enemies will hate you no matter what you do. So putting Alex Jones on just made them put Alex Jones in their title. Basically all that's what I saw. So
yeah.
Well, and people like the rewriting Ripley people, like they tweeted about it, right? But they've got us all blocked anyway. It's like it was not really as big of a deal because these people are fucking losers. These people are not relevant, and that's why they're mad and upset. So
yeah, I mean, so the thing is I'm not scared of your offended opinion. I'm not scared to admit that I voted for Trump. I'm not scared to be linked to Alex Jones. I'm also not scared to be linked to Uche, and I say that because we know Uche has far different political opinions than me, to the point where people that follow us are always coming at me going, Jeremy, Uche, man, I don't care. Like, I'm not worried about you being offended over someone else's opinion. I never will. So it really upsets people that that they can't really rattle people like us over being offended. They're used to people responding to them being offended. They're used to going, oh God, that person really doesn't want, I don't give a shit if you want me talking to Alex Jones or not. And I don't say this to our audience. I'm saying this to the people that live to hate us, live to hate us. And it's just like, I don't care if you're offended by that. I don't care that you're offended that I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not telling you.
I love how many YouTube creators you have created because they hate you so much. YouTube careers that you create. Sorry, man, that was all over the place.
No, it's such a compliment.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? Like,
yeah.
100%. That's when you've achieved the ultimate grift. When you are grifting so good that other people are making money off of hating you.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
There it is.
It's a wonderful
feeling. Even people who said, I'm not going to do super chats. That's a grift.
Yeah. Did you hear that that there were people that made six figures being every time Trump tweeted and they tweeted like something negative, Trump hate responders.
Yep.
They used that to build up a huge platform. I was watching, I don't know, I think it was Young Ripa. Anyway, somebody was like talking about how when Twitter finally cut him, they were like, please don't do that.
Problem,
like, we're making a ton of money off hating everything he tweets. Like, and you just took that away from him. So hats off to you, Jeremy. You've created careers by people. I keep wanting to say creators, but it's like you created careers of people just hating you.
I love it. I love it.
Ryan's
Dude.
coming up next. Like he's getting there too. I see his face pop up on other people's thumbnails.
God.
Yeah.
Nobody has anything to say about me. I don't know why.
I wish they could use better
whatever.
pictures, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
At least Quartering used a good picture of me.
Yeah,
I
that
like
was cool
one.
to see you guys all in the thumbnail. Quartering's picture on that thumbnail was like he was like scared. He's about to, he was like hiding behind you guys. So
Yeah.
John, for $50, a $50 super sticker. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Is that John Ghost? Is that usually what his name is? It's only showing John right now.
yeah, I think it's John.
Yeah, so thank you, John. Always a big supporter, and I greatly
Thank you.
appreciate that. Are you guys enjoying this Tuesday format? Because it's only going to get better from here on out. So if you guys are enjoying it, let me know. There's a certain individual that's in the chat right now, goes by the name of Dan Vask. Dan and I have discussed him working on a Geeks and Gamers theme song. So we are working on, we've had those discussions. He's interested in it. And we're going to be working towards that, a Geeks and Gamers theme song from the great Dan Vask, along with this monthly show that myself, him, and Tommy Tron are going to be doing, where we're doing, basically what we're going to be doing, I'm not going to give all the details away yet, but basically what we're going to be doing with this monthly show is once a month, me, Dan, and Tommy Tron are going to be going live, and we're going to be doing a recap of everything that we've purchased from a retro standpoint, retro toys, retro video games, things like that. And then we're going to let the audience decide who had the best haul every month, and that is going to be awesome. So that is going to happen. Noted, Krista. I see your comments right there. Noted. Go ahead, Brian.
I've heard a proposed name for this stream.
It's a pretty
Not
cool
sure how
one,
I
too.
feel about it. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
No, the one you like, that's the other part of it.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
you
true.
like half
we'll
of
talk, Dan. I liked half of it. I liked half of it.
But yeah.
Can you type it in the chat so I can see?
Yeah, you can put it in the private chat. That's fine. But I'm looking forward to that. I don't have any details as to when exactly it's going to start, but we are in talks for a lot of that. So Tony Yule says a rose to Krista and Anna, and that was his super sticker. So $1.49 super sticker. So thank you, Tony. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody and the support. Okay, Lady Gravemaster, King Grifter, my guy. Did you see the pics from the Met? Thousands of dollars for those rags. Fashion designers are the OG King Grifters. Okay, that's pretty funny. Tell him the other name up for it, Ryan, if you can remember it. If not, Chris can type it in.
I don't remember it.
Broba Fett Outdoor Channel win.
Oh, God.
A
while.
Well, jaywalking the planet.
No. So yes, that is still something that will be happening. It's more so like there's a lot in terms of potentially moving down to Orlando, getting our studio set up. There's a lot of different options from that standpoint, and one of the people that will be running that outdoor channel is actually based in Tampa. So logistically, that's going to work great. Because could you imagine if Geeks and Gamers has a studio in Orlando, and again, all of your support is what helps us and helps these decisions. If Geeks and Gamers has a studio in Orlando, could you imagine, let's say Friday Night Tights, we record Friday Night Tights, and then we round the crew up and we're like, hey guys, after Friday Night Tights is done, the Geeks and Gamers team, we're going deep sea fishing this weekend, and we're going to vlog all of it, and maybe even live stream some of it as long as we can get a signal out there. That will happen. You know what I mean? And I think that's just the coolest thing ever, is just to be able to just kind of, drive right over to Tampa to do that. So that's kind of what we're working towards. So that idea is very much in play and is very much going to happen. It's just that there's a lot of other moving parts that we're trying to connect that's hopefully going to lead us to that place. I'm excited, really excited. We've got some new writers on the website, so be on the lookout for that. You're going to be seeing a lot of our faces on the website, blogging as well, because the idea is everybody on this team, everybody will have a blogger section on the site, whether that's just commenting a couple of paragraphs here on something going on or whatever. Everybody on this team will have a blogging section on that website. That website will be revamped again. and you're going to be starting to see more of us on the website on a daily basis. So those elements are being put together as well. So a lot of cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff. Eric says, Grifting Gaming Gone. Best channel name ever. That's awesome. I do like Grifting Ain't Easy for tonight's show. Grifting Ain't Easy. Just saying.
Not a big fan of that one.
Grifting Ain't Easy.
Not a big fan of the weekly show.
I'm not going to call it that. I'm just saying it's a good, funny name.
It is funny as fuck. We'll sit down and think about it. I do like a lot of the ideas passing through chat.
Yeah, so if you guys
use some of them, but
you guys keep dropping potential names for the Tuesday night show and
tag us on Twitter too.
Yeah, we'll keep
Jay, tag him on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll keep everything under consideration. So till all are one. Hail all. I enjoyed the show with Alex Jones, and I hope there will be more of that. Keep up the great content. Yes or no in the chat. You know what? Let me. I'm gonna create a poll right now. Okay. More Alex Jones. And let's just see. More Alex Jones right there. Yes or no? You'll see it in the chat here in just a minute. So, do you want to see more Alex Jones? Because I obviously have my D-Day Cobra channel, which is very political, and then we have the Geeks and Gamers channel. Alex has expressed interest in saying that he would love to appear more. So, more Alex Jones. Yes or no? It's as simple as that.
I accidentally clicked no.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
It wasn't. It came up, and I was.
I think
I
think you're just a hater.
Well, I wasn't on the show, but I was mentioned in a negative light.
Give him a break. He's swamped.
That's good. That's good. That was good. Okay. Tony says, waiting for Ben Shapiro to come on your show, Jeremy. Maybe that'll happen. Maybe that'll happen. Now, again, that applies to both D-Day Cobra and Geeks and Gamers, either or both, however you want to look at it. Watch Me Do Me says, my bro found a bin full of Marvel comics, a lot of Deadpool, Civil War 1-7, Old Man Logan series, G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, Red Hood, Magneto, Testament. Nothing vintage but early 2000s stuff. Free 99 cent, or it's got $ free 99 with a flex emoji. Just found all of that. Like, I'm more interested. Cool. I'm more interested in the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes stuff. That's amazing. Holy crap. But that's really cool, man. And that's something I'll be picking up, is trying to get more G.I. Joe comics and stuff with our monthly show that we're looking on.
Jeremy has so much. I didn't know that much G.I. Joe shit exists in the world, so I went into Jeremy's pool house and then knocked over like.
Oh, you knocked over my 3 3/4 figures, my pride and joy. I've got them in these plastic cases, and he knocked them over 3 fucking times. 3 times, this dumbass just quit. Idiot.
No, you put that in the dumbest fucking spot. You put your prized possessions on
other
a $20.
People come in here. Other people come in here and don't do that. No. You're an idiot. You're just a fucking idiot.
You put your prized possessions on a $20 Target Blu-ray fucking rack. That's what you put your prized possessions on.
I'm looking at it. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Why's your voice so high?
Because I was screaming.
I was about to say that. I was like,
I'm taking a picture so everybody.
I'm gonna take a picture. Fucking Brian Stelter over there.
Look, Ryan, it's better. Yeah. What's wrong with you?
That was a Mark Dice doing Brian Stelter voice.
All right, here we go. Let me put this in. Krista, since you've been sending me this stuff on Twitter, I'm gonna send it to your Twitter inbox, and I'll pull it up there. Okay, so here's what we're talking about, and it is kind of dark in the room right now. So
it's over at Jeremy's place. Like, he didn't have half that stuff.
What are you talking about?
You didn't have half those toys there when I was over there. I think your collection got a lot bigger.
Let's see.
Does he still have the giant table, Ryan? Does he still have that? Do you have the same table that you had when I was over there? Or did you change it, Jeremy?
No, I still got it.
All right. Thanks for.
Well, didn't mean to do that, but whatever. So, but that was here. Now let me reshare. I hate how Twitter does this. It doesn't matter. It ain't like you see anything that's gonna hurt my feelings there. But right there, you see that? So he just keeps coming in and hitting this as he goes in the door. How the fuck do you keep?
No. It's not as I was going in the door. It's as I was trying to leave. Because
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
No. Because like, there's not a ton of like room between like the door and the desk, just because how everything's set up. So like, it's not like I could just like open the door and have like a ton of room. So I was like over to the right side, opening the door, and then I would turn around to try to say something to you, and I would put my foot on the left corner of that thing and it would just tip them all.
You're just a dumbass.
I gotta find that video too of you picking them up.
You're a dumbass.
You're on the ground on your knees picking up your toys.
So mad. Okay, so the poll has 417 votes and it's 93% to 7%. So that's basically the like to dislike ratio on the Friday Night Tights Alex Jones stream. There you go. I mean, and I understand. He's a polarizing figure. I understand. I'm not telling you have to like him. You don't have. It's just a question to kind of gauge the interest level from people here. That's it.
On that video of mine, Ryan, I told Jeremy I was going to the bathroom, and I go into the pool house to record. I had this whole monologue I was gonna do, and then Jeremy walks in. He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing in here?"
It was funny. It was pretty funny.
I was like, I got caught, and then we just got up and left. And
it was fun.
I think we went geocaching after that.
Yeah. Poll ended at 93% to 7%. That's pretty overwhelming.
It would have been more if I had hit the right button. So.
And I want to be clear. Guys, and I'll share that in just a minute, Ryan. I want to be clear because right there, 93% to 6%. So to the 6% there, which I would probably say 4% of those people are actually genuine fans of Geeks and Gamers. There's 2% that are just going to be trolls that are just going to hate on Alex Jones. For that 4%, I have nothing against you and your genuine opinion of not liking Alex Jones and not wanting him here. I 100% get it. I do. And I appreciate your support. So, all right, here we go right here.
All right. There we go. I think I shared audio. This is what happens when you come into Jeremy's pool house and you knock over all of these. Well, you know, I got big feet. Yo, what can I say?
Holy shit, man. Have some respect for the Joes. They fought for our fucking country.
You should have respect for the Joes and not put them on your $30 fucking Target DVD rack.
Look, this is Duke. This is OG Duke.
That's not Channing Tatum. I don't recognize.
That's hilarious. Hey, you knocked over a lot. I'm thinking like you knocked one or two over.
No respect at all.
Well, the first time, like, I knocked like one over, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I like put it back up, and then I literally like stood back up and stepped on it again and knocked like two over. And then I was like almost out the door, and I like turned back to say one thing, and like fucking 20 of them, 30 of them. It was bad.
Nerd Cookies. Drunk 3PO lives in a constant state of worry about what to do with all of these women. First world problems for Drunk 3PO. Shout out to Nerd Cookies. Nerd Cookies channel is blowing up. Yeah, Nerd Cookies channel is doing great. Doing great.
Yeah.
Elaine
always sends me these cute DMs, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Just to throw that out there.
Thanks, Elaine.
By the way, Krista, are you going to add some emojis to this channel?
Yes, more are being made currently.
Okay, because you just added a lot of new emojis. Has Ryan seen the new emojis on the Twitch channel?
He did. He went live today. Yeah, I'm sure he saw them.
It's gonna give me a fucking seizure with all that flashing and spinning and
it's
shit.
You as the hairless cat, and it spins around.
Yeah, I know.
And then when they fill up the whole screen, it was like hard to see.
Yeah,
but Jeremy's is actually kind of.
Mine's pretty badass. The D-Day Cobra.
Mine doesn't even move. It just says "Wow."
It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Wow.
We have a new one coming for you, Jay. Don't worry.
Ryan, when you were at Jeremy's place, did he take you outside with a bat and hit grapefruit across the fence to his neighbors?
I cut those trees down. I cut those trees down.
Weren't even there.
Yeah.
You did? You cut those trees down?
Cut those trees down. Yeah. Yep. So had to get rid of it. I was tired of it, man. It just kept. The big problem with that tree was that because we have a pool, and so when the wind blows, it just constantly just blowing. Yeah, it's so aggravating. So I wanted to get rid of that tree and another one just because it keeps the pool so dirty. It was so aggravating. So no,
Really,
no
only
great.
there
We were
for,
hitting
like, an
grapefruit in his
hour.
neighbor's yard. Like that's what we did.
Yeah.
I was only there for like an hour and 45 minutes or an hour and a half.
It was
or something.
quick.
Oh,
It was
okay,
because he was en route. You know, like he was.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I
And
had
you guys had to stream right after you, the
yeah,
AEW watch
the
party.
AEW watch
so.
party. So I had to kind of rush him out. And I was like, "Hey, love you, bro. You got to go because I got to go stream now on Sports Wars." So
that was the weirdest Mario Kart stream. It was like no Jeremy or Ryan for a little, for a little while. It was me and Krista. We were trying to yell at each other. And it just was different.
You guys, I think you guys are really.
It was fun though.
You guys are enjoying the stream, and I'm happy about that. I see all the good feedback in the chat. Like everybody likes seeing us together. We got more people on the Geeks Gamers team that will be making appearances. It's really cool, and we're gonna do it up with this show. So you guys keep supporting, keep liking and sharing and commenting. Jeremy Smurf says, "Dirty Work was a great movie." Dirty Work.
Wasn't that with Emilio Estevez? As they were, is that right?
I don't know.
Am I right, chat? They were garbage bin.
I have to look that one up. The Angry Men for $9.99 says Screwed, starring Norm Macdonald and Dave Chappelle. Classic and totally underrated. Norm Macdonald has a ton of underrated.
Oh yeah, he does.
Stuff. Ton of underrated stuff. Spidey Leo Slayer. This is funny as hell. He said if Donald Trump, if Drumpf tells me to breathe, I'll stop breathing. That is your typical lefty, and not that that's a troll, obviously, comment, but that's true though. That's true. Let's see. SBD girl, as an Illinois resident, where it is easier to say what governors who aren't crooked, whatever. Okay, hang on. As an Illinois resident, where it is easier to say what governors who aren't crooked, whatever. I don't really understand.
Yeah, because there is, it's disgusting. Illinois has a history of really dirty, corrupt politics. So she's saying there's been more governors in history that are corrupt than aren't. So it's easier to list the ones that weren't.
Okay, got you. Makes sense. Yeah. Thank you, SBD girl.
And that's why Barack Hussein Obama came out of Chicago.
I heard that one-term community organizer. Retro Meister, I'll miss Norm mostly for the voice of Lucky the dog and his iconic character in the FOP as Norm the Genie. Today, he'll be laughing into the afterlife alongside his bros, Robin Williams and George Carlin. Some of the greatest comics of all time.
Norm was great as Turd Ferguson when he did.
Turd Ferguson.
That was the best, man. He was like, weren't they on like Jeopardy?
Celebrity Jeopardy.
Burt Reynolds, and he was like, he just was looking off at the wall the whole time, and like.
Celebrity Jeopardy with Burt Reynolds, Sean Connery.
It was the best.
That was the best one they had.
Yeah.
With Will Ferrell as Alex Trebek. It was awesome.
Absolutely.
The last time SNL was funny.
Let's see. Eric K. $1 test works for me. Oh, on the Streamlabs side when they were saying it went to Facebook. Grant M. Hales for $1. Thank you for that. Mr. Grant Gregory, stay classy, panel. Keep grifting. Keep entertaining. Get well, Jay. Krista, keep beeping.
Get well. I'm not sick.
Yeah, pray for Jay, everyone. Nothing wrong with him. He just coughs a lot.
I love how you literally the first thing you say today, you're coughing when you came to the stream. You're like,
yeah.
So anyway, you tried to talk through it too. So
did I?
Yes,
you did.
Yes, you did.
You came in.
Now it happens so frequently. I don't even.
Oh man, so good. Tony Yule says, Ryan, great video on the hypocrites of Hollywood at the Grand Gala. Krista, Anna, you both are absolutely gorgeous. Call me with a winky emoji. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate that. And
thanks, Tony.
Yeah, it was. I didn't watch it, but I'm sure it's great. Fuck Ryan.
It is good, and like it's like I haven't stepped into those waters yet, but good job, Ryan.
Well, it's like it's just so clear everything that happened in the Met Gala with these people. These fucking people who have been part of the problem, who have been making these videos and getting paid, mind you, to tell you to take the jab, put a mask on, do all these things.
But I loved how you tied in Hollywood, and it was a great video. It was a really great video because I was kind of like, should I cover that tax the rich thing? But
Yeah, and it's so
But it was
evident.
good.
Thanks. It's so evident that they fucking do not care about you. They fucking despise you. They hate everything about you. They hate where you came from. They hate what you believe in. They hate who you voted for. They hate you. And it is so hypocritical for them to do that. Basically just celebrate how good their lives are, not wearing masks while they're fucking servants. Let's call them what they are. They're fucking servants who are carrying around their $10,000 dresses. Their servants are forced to wear masks while they take them off so they can take pictures. It is fucking disgusting. And
They just think
they're going to come back to
they
bite
just think they're better than us.
Yeah.
You know, they just think they're better than us. That's why, like, those words, like the "Welcome to Rebellion" words, are so true. It's like, nah, I ain't taking your crap anymore.
Yep.
So
Fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's disgusting, man.
See, Tuesday is toxic. Tuesday is toxic. Tip.
That won't help the
Remind your
algorithm.
own.
Help
Tuesday
me
is
out.
toxic.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That is good though. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I saw people asking earlier or mentioning earlier, but yeah, shout out to Salty Cracker. Salty's given FNT and myself quite a few shout outs recently, and you know I know Salty often like references me as far as like one of his inspirations to get started. That's crazy because like Salty, dude, on Rumble. And by the way, we're going to be starting to multi-stream on Rumble and Odyssey along with YouTube. So we're going to get that set up. I've already talked to Krista about that. Like Salty was streaming the other day on Rumble with like 13 or 14,000. And on YouTube, he had like 8,000 or 9,000. He had more people on Rumble than he did YouTube. And so, you know, I have a D-Day Cobra on Rumble. I think Ryan has an RK Outpost on Rumble. We haven't done a lot with it, only a few videos here or there. But I would say go ahead and follow us over there. Obviously on Odyssey, all of us are over there that I think, I mean, Drunk, are you over on Odyssey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a Geeks and Gamers Odyssey, there's a D-Day Cobra, there's a Sports Wars, there's a RK Outpost, there's a Drunk 3PO. I think Lethal Lightning is over there as well. Salty's about to hit 100K on Odyssey. Dude is just fucking killing it. And I heard him say, and I've heard him talk about it earlier, like, and I understand what he's saying about, like, he's not really, the panel setting isn't he doesn't feel the best on a panel setting, you know, with like a lot of people. He operates best as a solo. And I understand that completely. I mean, me personally, I don't think that and I've said this before, like I love Friday Night Tights and I love being part of it. I don't think that that's my best format. You know, like I'm better like on a solo stream or either hosting a stream like this one, but like just being on a panel on a stream that I'm not hosting. I don't think that's my strong suit. I very much enjoy being there and I do the best I can and people seem to enjoy it. But for me personally, I don't think I do the best job there. But I totally feel what he's saying. I totally understand that. And I love that dude. I got his back. Anything he needs, he can always reach out because we love Salty. We love Salty and the Salty Army. No doubt about that. But I think he would be great on Friday Night Tights. And if he's interested, seriously, just shoot me a DM on Twitter, man, and we'll talk about it. Like, I don't want to pressure, but he mentioned, he's like, I want to come on F&T, but then I'm like, so again, if you the door is open, you just hit me up and I'll put you in touch with X-Ray Girl and we'll get it all set up, man. But I think we've booked for the next month at this point. So X-Ray Girl's doing a good job of that. So, all right. Let me see. Where are we at? Lady Grape Master for $5 says, how is the obvious choice of grifting with geeks not the winner? Trigger Train Tuesday also acceptable. There's a lot of good ideas, actually.
TTT.
And I love grifting with geeks. That's pretty damn funny. Pastor Flash, the balls or no balls reference to Futanari or Futa. So it's do you prefer balls
shit.
or none of so do you prefer balls or none of your anime girls? I'll have to look it up because I saw everybody telling me to Google that. So
what?
Hey, nothing wrong with anime, Ryan. It's actually fucking awesome. Okay.
You know what? Anime fucking brings questions like this shit. What the fuck? You want balls or no balls on your anime girls? Is that the fucking question?
I guess.
Looks like no balls is the right fucking answer.
Don't hate on anime. Watch Attack on Titan if you want to see true greatness.
Yeah, I want to retract my answer.
Big naked fucking freak walking around and shit.
Or or Death Note. Watch Death Note, Ryan, and then tell me anime is
I'll
not
watch
awesome.
I'll watch the
okay?
live action version.
What?
See how it goes.
God. Oh God. Oh God.
See, I know enough about anime to make jokes like that.
Like I haven't seen the live action Death Note, but I've seen the trailer after I watched Death Note the anime, and just the trailer was highly offensive, like highly offensive. Now I can't imagine as a Dragon Ball fan how bad the live action Dragon Ball remake is. So I saw a poll the other day on, I think IGN did a poll. And they were like the worst live action adaptation for anime, and Krista can probably answer this, even though she's eating right now. We finally got to a point in the discussion where Krista can actually partake in this, but it was the live action, like they put Dragon Ball Z, Death Note. What was the other ones, Krista? The Last Airbender and something else. And Dragon Ball Z's live action was the worst by far.
Awful.
Like, how
So
bad is
awful.
it?
It is so bad. I mean, the storyline is just not there. The acting is terrible. The costume was awful. But if we're talking about Death Note, it's on par with that. But Dragon Ball has to be up there with that. It is so bad because Dragon Ball itself, Dragon Ball Z is about Goku. Well, we know that, but it's more of him as a teenager, adult. But Dragon Ball is centered as him as a kid. So if you name it Dragon Ball and he's an adult in it, it just doesn't make any sense. At the end of Dragon Ball, he becomes an adult more so as a teenager, but it was just bad. It was really awful.
Yeah, I mean, the results were crazy. But if you guys don't know, Krista's actually really big into anime. She's got a Dragon Ball channel, Dragon Ball Chick. Is that what it's? You changed the name for a little bit, and you went back to Dragon Ball Chick, right?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Chick.
Yeah. So, so there you go. Ryan hates anime. Anime is awesome, though. The little bit I've watched about 4 or 5 different animes, and they've all been really good. And I need to get further into Demon Slayer. Yeah, but watch Attack on Titan, Ryan. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
All right, Lulu21 for another $9.99 super sticker. Hell yeah, Lulu is awesome, dude. Lulu is
Yeah,
awesome.
she's good, people.
0-hour discussions with JM Cruz. More live panel shows with Geeks and Gamers. Just hate being in the Philippines due to time zones. Hail and look forward to this. Please do watch Rurouni Kenshin. Okay, Crystal will have to tell me what that one is. But yes, thank you. And again, this will be archived, or this will be unlisted when it's over. I might leave this one live just so everybody can kind of see the template. But I guess I will leave this one live. But moving forward, they will be unlisted and they'll be re-uploaded to Geeks and Gamers Live. So if you guys haven't subscribed to that channel, please do that. Geeks and Gamers Live. All of our live streams are archived over there, whether it be our Twitch channel or our gaming streams or anything like that. Jesus, I got you on that one. Steven, sorry to do this to you, but the full question is, when it comes to a female with a piston under the hood, do you want them to have bowling balls or not? Okay, so that's the question, I guess.
All right, so if it's a chick with a dick, do you want the balls too?
I guess that's what it is.
The answer would be still no balls. That would still be the answer if you were forced into this weird situation.
Yeah, I agree with Ryan. Okay, so that's
at least then you could butt fuck her and not see the balls dangling. That would,
Wow.
Wow.
I'm just speaking from a practical.
You just took what I was
situation.
gonna say. Why do you take my lines?
And we're done with the chips.
Yeah, I'm making sure you stay on your diet, Krista.
I have no comment.
You say no. Never mind.
Comment.
Just say wow.
Why did you put a U on comment after that question?
I have no comment.
Comment. That's what I said. Comment.
You said comment.
I have no comment.
Say wow.
Comment. I have no comment.
I'll just leave
I
it
can't
on.
say wow. You said wow.
You got 1,100
just say it
people.
like,
You got 1,100
wow.
people watching you.
Yeah, that's nice. Can you guys get me to 50K? Probably not.
Wow.
That's
DJ Riddle and G Money, the only show on Earth that can cover elections, death, and age-old shaft or balls questions in 5-minute span. Good luck, Krista. Okay, that's pretty good.
That's good.
That's a good one right there. J.H. Schwalbach becomes a new member. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Thank you for the new members. We have 4 new members so far tonight. I see John Ghost became a new member too. Thank you for that. Thank you for all of your support. Daniel Villarreal says this celebrity's mourning the great Norm kept quiet in 2018 when he was getting canceled for defending Roseanne, Chris Hardwick, and others. Yeah, you're right about that. The celebrities mourning the great Norm kept quiet in 2018. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. What is it?
Ryan and the Daily Bugle are having conversations in the chat.
The Daily Bugle comments on like every
So
single
good.
one of my videos.
So
and
good, dude.
It's always some reference to Spider-Man,
I know.
Menace, or like it's so fucking funny. The shit is so funny. So he said something like Ryan Kittle is as big a menace as Spider-Man or something like that.
Yeah, it's so good. I love it. I love it so much.
It's great. He did that on my Indiana Jones videos. Like, Kathleen Kennedy's going to ruin this movie, but not as bad as Spider-Man has been ruining the city.
It's so good,
Pretty
dude.
cool.
I love it. Stay so committed. Stay so committed to that. Like, I don't care what the topic is. I don't think I've ever seen him comment seriously on any video.
That is a serious comment, though.
You know what I mean, though. It's so good.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so good. Let's see.
He never breaks character.
Never breaks character. Stays committed to it. Tony says you should have Gina Carano and Emily Swallow on Friday Night Tights. That's the actress that
The armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
she was the armor bearer.
I mean, obviously, we'd love to have
The
Gina.
armorer.
We'd love to have Gina on, and that's not something like if she ever wants to be on, she knows who to contact. And I'm not gonna, Jay is obviously friends with her, but that's not like we're not gonna approach her for that. She knows she has a Gina.
Well, that person.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. John for another $50 super sticker. Thank you, John.
Nice.
Thank you,
Oh, yeah.
John. Next week, the Stream Deck will be up and running, okay? Next week, for next Tuesday show, the Stream Deck will be up and running, okay? By the way, I am going to go live tonight on Twitch after this stream is over. So if you guys have not followed us over on the Geeks and Gamers Twitch channel, please do that. I'll be live tonight playing some Mario Kart, probably. Either that or Mario Golf. I'll have to see who all's available. So we will be live doing that. All of our Twitch channels are doing good. I know finally Ryan's getting back on the groove on his. Jay's doing good. Krista, I think, is going to be partnered in the next couple of months, if not sooner. I think it's going to happen.
What a surprise that Chris is really taking off on Twitch. But she grinds and she's like very active on there all the time, which is a big part of it.
That
So
Resident Evil stream was so fucking funny last night. Like, I didn't know.
Scary.
I thought Tommy was muted because he was busy.
I know.
I talked to him afterwards. He goes, "Dude, I was crying. Like, I was muting because it was so funny." Now, I might play Outlast. I've tried Outlast. It scared the fuck out of me. Okay.
Play
Holy
it.
shit, Outlast is. I don't know, but I have been playing through Master Chief Collection. So I started the Halo Combat Evolved campaign again. I've played through all the first 3 Halos a long time ago, back in the day. Like when 3 came out, I played 3. I loved it. Then I went back and played 1 and 2. I never played the multiplayer, but Lethal Lightning is doing Halo streams every Thursday now on Gaming with Geeks, and we are going to be building towards Halo Infinite. And I really want to get back in the groove on Halo and kind of start playing the multiplayer again, because we're going to be grinding on Halo and then getting ready for the Halo Infinite release. I'm excited about Halo Infinite. I hope it's good. But if you're a Halo fan, we're going to be every Thursday night on Gaming with Geeks. We will be playing Halo Master Chief Collection. So, dude, this is the first time I've really kind of, like, so on Steam, I'm playing it on Steam. I don't know why. Like when the Master Chief Collection released, if you guys remember this, it was dog shit. Do you remember this? I don't know how many of you played it when it released, but it was broken. Do you remember that? It was broken as fuck.
Yeah.
It was fucking
Never played Halo.
Very bad launch. Yeah.
It was an awful launch. So I never really played it because it was broken. So now I'm replaying the campaign. It is gorgeous. Like Halo 1 is fucking gorgeous. It is phenomenal how good it is. And John Connors, yes, sign me up if you're opening the party to premium members. We'll play it on premium too. You remember that one premium stream we did was really good, actually. That was really good. Man, I'm seeing a lot of excitement for Halo. Halo is fucking phenomenal. It really is a fantastic game. Fantastic. I know there's a lot of problems with like Halo 5, but just the first 3 and Reach are great games. So I'm excited to really get back into that. So I hope you guys will support us over there every Thursday. Shout out to Lethal Lightning for kind of getting that going. Brandon will be joining us. You guys seen Brandon on the Call of Duty streams. I think Jay Hellstorm plays too. So he played last week with Lethal. So expect to see a lot of us over there. I can't wait. I am looking forward to it. So Clemson PC is a new member. What's up, Clemson PC? Big supporter over on the Twitch channel as well.
Yeah, good dude.
Blue-Eyed Scorpio says, tyrannical incel Tuesday.
He comes up with this stuff.
Cold Haterade, retracted message for $2. Thank you, though. Eric K says, Jeremy told me in Vegas, screw the Tide, War Eagle. That is a fucking lie, and I don't appreciate it. What's up, Eric K? Revenge of the Netherrealm. What do y'all think of an anime wrestling concept? I don't really understand what you mean by that.
You mean an anime that is about wrestling?
Like an anime that's like, I don't really know if that works.
I think that would be cool. I mean, what's the one, Krista, that is it's basically like Superhero Academia or whatever. What is that?
She hasn't watched that one, I don't think. That's the one.
People know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I've heard of it.
I can see a wrestling show being kind of like that because that's kind of their training and stuff, and then they face off. So I think that would actually be kind of cool. The anime part.
I like as a wrestling fan,
My Hero Academia. Sorry.
Yeah, I remember asking Krista about that one time. She told me she hadn't watched it because I see it every fucking where. But. You know, like that, Jay, you're a wrestling fan. You remember that movie with Mickey Rourke, the wrestler?
Mm-hmm.
I actually think that's a fucking awesome movie. I think it's awesome.
It's awesome because it's so real and
it's
sad.
So good. It's so good. It's so good. It's even got Gary's favorite singer. That's Bruce Springsteen, by the way. But it's such a good fucking movie, and I do think that they're good stories, but it would probably be more based on like New Japan Pro Wrestling if they did that. But hey, I'm game. You know, more stories for wrestling. I'm good with that. RSE Element for $1. Thank you. Commander Ed Strecker says, watch Swampy Drunk 3PO sponsor. Wait, oh yeah, we did. Watch Swampy Drunk 3PO sponsored by Gold Bond. We did watch that earlier, and it was awesome. Johnny the Whiz Kid, Jeremy, tell them how I won the Shine Thief game. Dude, that was fucking clutch.
There's 1,000 people in here. You tell me now one dude uses Gold Bond on a hot day?
Let's do a poll and find out.
If not, they wouldn't. They'd be out of business.
Okay, so Johnny the Whiz Kid during Shine Thief actually pulled like one of the most clutch moves I've seen in a long time because we almost had that thing locked down, and then he grabs the shine and he just runs the clock out for like.
You want to see it, Chris? Sorry,
it was ridiculous. Oh no! Oh no!
He's actually gonna pull it out.
Shout out to Johnny the Whiz Kid, premium member for Geeks and Gamers. Good
Johnny.
Lord, you guys are just sending so many, and I'm not complaining. I'm okay with it. What are you eating?
I'm eating ham.
Why?
Fuck! Just eating random lunch meat?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was craving it. Ooh, I wish I had those.
You're craving it? Well, I'm not gonna say it. Chris is too innocent to say that too.
Yeah.
Huh?
You got a new chair, right?
It's like it's such an easy fucking joke, man. It's like
my white chair. I'm eating Ruffles, not sponsored, but I wish so.
Can you open that louder, please?
Gold Bond. Not sponsored, I think. We should be sponsored by these products, I swear.
Travel size.
Nice.
I got a new
wait.
chair too. No one cared. I
Money
got rid of the
Wilson.
gaming
Oh.
chair. I hated the gaming chair. I
gaming
pulled a
chairs are
quarter
good.
and got like the big comfy office chair. It's so much better than my gaming chair. So,
Money Wilson says, Jay, excuse me while I whip this thing out.
okay.
Ryan makes me hungry, says John Ghost. Ryan eating Pringles.
I
guess
know
Ryan
y'all
needs the
making me
full screen.
hungry.
There
I
we
got
go.
nothing to eat here.
That's gonna get clipped.
Ooh, can you do it where you look like a duck? Like put them both together. I love that.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Pressure's on.
Fucking,
Hang on, it
Pressure's
takes a
on.
while.
Unless they're all
pressure's on to
they're
what?
all like
Put two chips like this and fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Turn to the side. Oh my gosh. I wish I could do that.
glad I saw that, man.
Can you do it with Pringles? Go for it.
No, they're all crumbled.
You mean
I'm at the
Ruffles?
bottom. I'm at the bottom now.
God, I need a fucking drink. It was very dry going down.
It was dry going down,
It
huh?
was dry going down, huh? Let's see. LL Cool J. Jeremy Winston next time you're Mario golfing. Hey, it may happen tonight. Krista, can you do a poll from where you're at?
He's
If we
also
can
playing
just hold
tomorrow with me, unless he
All
forgot.
right. Hang
So
on. Let's see.
he forgot, didn't he? That's what
No, it's when? Tomorrow?
it yes.
All right, here we go. What
gonna be-
game should I stream on Twitch? What game should I stream on Twitch? There you go. Right there. Mario Golf or Mario Kart? There is
Man.
the poll. You guys,
Look at this, how this Mountain Dew looks on the green screen.
that is crazy.
I just noticed that shit.
That's cool.
I love that.
That's
I miss
awesome.
my green screen.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to get. I'm gonna fucking go Ghost of Tsushima on this. Just slash it the fuck up when I'm done with it. I'm so fucking sick of this thing.
Bird Up says Rewriting Tuesday. That should be the name. That's pretty good, actually.
Oh, that's funny.
That's pretty good. Money Wilson, hail to Chris Gore. Hell yeah, man. I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that. Tony Yule for the rose sticker that I talked about for Krista and Anna. Lulu21 for another $2 super sticker. Midnight, let's see, Midnight Mike says Tuesday night twerps. Chris Webb, Billy Joel's My Life would be the perfect theme song for Geeks and Gamers. That's actually a really good song. What the hell is Ryan doing? The Lizard Machine. You guys are great. It's amazing to see Americans who are not anti-English people. Krista and Steph are angels. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right,
Sorry,
Dr.
thank you.
Rachel Lindberg. Dr. Rachel, a fan of Drunk 3PO, might I add. Hail, handsome men and beautiful Krista. Love this Alpha Male Tuesday show and looking forward to seeing more of them. Keep kicking ass and doing what you do. Thank you. That is awesome.
Thank you, Rachel.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Solo Boxer says, Josiah killing it with all the movie reviews. Absolutely. Again, I said this a while back, and it's true, and I know we're going to take some lumps, and I'm ready for it. Geeks and Gamers is officially now a team channel. It just is. It's not a Jeremy channel. It was a Jeremy channel for a long time. That's what it was built off of, and I know there's a lot of people that probably are not happy that it's just not me bitching about Hollywood as it used to be, and that's fine. I understand that. The D-Day Cobra channel is there. I'm the only person that's ever going to upload to that channel. Now, I might have guests on that channel. As a matter of fact, I've talked to Adam Krigler about potentially doing something with me over there. But yeah, so the D-Day Cobra channel is there. That is the Jeremy-centric channel. That is not Geeks and Gamers anymore. This is a team channel. You're going to be seeing a lot of team stuff. That's what it was always intended to be. And it grew so fast with me doing what I did. I just kind of kept going, but we're at a point now where it's a team channel. That's what it is. So shout out to Josiah and Mike for the movie reviews they've been doing. Bert, thanks for moving into fashion for your coverage of AOC's Illuminati ball outfit. Ryan covered the glamorous Megan Rapinoe Met Gala, whatever the fuck it's called, outfit on Sports Wars. Megan Rapinoe can go fuck herself. I fucking hate Megan Rapinoe. I truly hate this bitch. Like, I truly hate her guts.
I think that's what I titled the video. It was like, Megan Rapinoe shows why everyone hates her.
She is such a disgusting piece of garbage. And AOC's the same thing. A talentless...
Wait, is that the soccer girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
And
As soon as you said that with that passion, I was like, it has to be the soccer girl.
It's just ridiculous, man. And it drives me crazy. And then, yeah, with this whole thing with AOC, she got absolutely roasted. She tweeted something out. Of course, it got all type of love on Twitter because, of course, it did. But the reason she said it is because she was getting so much criticism. So I'm happy that the criticism was getting to her. Yeah, Strong and Grand says they called the recall for Newsom R.I.P. California. Absolutely.
You can't kill something that was already dead.
Yeah, I heard that. Lulu becomes a member. There's
Thank
John
you, Lulu.
Ghost again, becoming a member. Thank you guys for the new memberships. The Gilk Man. All the grapefruit hitting is Jay's fault. LOL. Hey, Jay, remember when I said hello in your video and made your video 10 times better? That shit was funny as hell, dude. Hello. And what was he running around? What was he saying? Butt stuff? He was running around.
Yeah, he was like butt stuff. He was running around the pool while I was trying to record a video about the Rise of Skywalker. I'm like, guys, I was telling Jeremy, and I was like, hey, guys, I gotta get a video up on my channel. Can I just get like 5 minutes? And they're like, stupid me. And they're like, yeah, no problem. So Jeremy, I don't know if you convinced him to run around the pool. He runs up to my video and he's like, hello, butt stuff. Like, while I'm trying to record, I was like, I just said, I'm going to post it if you say stuff. I did.
John for another $50 super sticker. Love it. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Tony, want to see a drinking match between Ryan and X-Ray Girl?
That happened in Vegas.
I'll take her out.
I don't think that'd be much.
Saw
of a
that
competition.
already.
I don't think that'd be much of a competition. Bill Sotheby, you should call the stream the Star Wars or Marvel podcast. Jay can tell you what the acronym means.
Oh, freaking Jay Hailstorm. Oh, I'm not saying it. You see him in the chat?
Swamp.
Yeah.
I know it. I saw that. I'm saying Jay Hailstorm asked me to say something again.
What did he want you to say? I didn't see it. What did he want you to say?
Not saying.
Well, I don't know what he wanted you to say. What did he say? What did he want you to say?
He said, Jay, say this one more time.
What? Say what?
I'm not saying it. Don't.
It's for video.
What? I'm just curious. What would he?
Say it.
What did he want you to say one more time? I didn't hear him.
Do it.
Butt stuff.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know it was that.
Yeah, it's over. I mean, he had enough of it. I said it 3 times anyway. But... No, that super chat about the Star Wars. So yeah, swamp. I get it. Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
Earlier.
Thank you, DJ Riddle and G Money. I can handle the sound and music at some East Coast meetups if I have no bookings and bump the hell out of the party. Thank you, thank you, DJ. I almost went full J right there. Let me get some
full.
There we go. There we go. And this is my Trump Vegas right here. That's what I got in Vegas, among other things, obviously.
Jeremy's StreamYard has been blurry for me. Like,
I know it, but
the entire stream, but it's fine on the actual.
It's fine on
stream,
YouTube.
but
I know that. I know it's like it's all
distracting.
pixelated.
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
it's
like
weird.
you see this, you see that right there. I keep
I
getting
know,
this
the signal keeps
connection.
coming
I
up.
don't know why that's happening because my StreamYard or Streamlabs is great signal. It's weird why that keeps popping up. Clemson PC, really looking forward to these weekly streams continuing. Any late night gaming stream after this? Absolutely. And right now, it is close. Right now, Mario Kart is winning. It's close, though. So I'll let it run for a few more minutes. But right now, Mario Kart is beating golf by 10%. So that's closer than the California recall. Probably more legit, too. So,
you don't
all
have
right.
the black face of white supremacy as the opponent, you know?
I heard that. Kevin0326 says a $1.99 sticker says vibes. All right, well, thank you. Death Clutch King, Jeremy, I have a quick question to ask. Did I already say War Eagle? You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. It's football season, though. That's what we do during football season. Rob Robinson, still remembering 9/11/22 every day. 9/11 and then 22 every day. You know, I got caught up on watching 9/11 videos. Like, obviously, everybody was revisiting them, but like it was a few days after because I didn't really like. I don't know what it was. I was busy that day, so obviously, you know, share your respects and you're thinking. So well, that's true too. So I was distracted, but like, it was like 2 days ago. I really just went down that rabbit hole, dude. I went down the rabbit hole of just watching all of the videos again, man, and it's just. Fuck, it's terrible. It's just, it will never not be terrible. It will never not, you know, just make you just really kind of sick to your stomach to think about what those people went through that day. It's never going to wear off for anybody that was alive during that, you know, entire situation. It's just, I mean, like, I know Ryan, I think you've been to the memorial. I've been there.
I've been there.
It is a, like, you can't, there's so much like weight. It's like the air is heavy there.
I've never
you know Ryan, you know what's weird? When I went, it's like you hear all the noise of New York, but when you go to the memorial, it's like eerie quiet. Yeah.
You hear the water, I guess, but that's about it. It's such a somber experience, and you feel what happened there.
Yeah.
And that's what makes when these fucking people like that Pam Grier shit or whatever her fucking name is, who's like trying to make comparisons to like January 6th. Like, that's why she rightfully just got absolutely blown the fuck out of the water, because you cannot try to compare those two events. What happened on September 11th was so fucking tragic. Regardless of what you think happened before that, what happened after, all that shit, in that moment, those towers coming down, this cloud of fucking debris chasing people through the heart of New York City. That is not comparable to anything we have ever seen in our lifetimes by any stretch of the imagination.
Nope.
It's fucking crazy. And for first responders, for police officers, firefighters, EMT, like all the people that were running into that chaos instead of out, you know, that's a very meaningful day for them. The largest loss of life by far in first responders history. So
it's awful, man.
It puts everything in perspective. These people who are out there fucking trying to do their job and serve, while you got people protesting, trying to defund the police, whatever this bullshit, all cops are bastards, all this trash puts everything in perspective on 9/11.
Yep, absolutely.
Well said, man.
Well said, man. Well said. Kevin0326 says Dragon Ball Evolution is god awful, and I love Dragon Ball. Also, what do you do on all the channels? You also love what you do on all the channels. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
You.
And yeah, we do all the channels. This channel, Gaming with Geeks, Park Hoppin', Sports Wars, all of our personal channels, the Twitch channel, which again I'll be live on here in about another hour. And we got a lot of cool stuff, and the only reason we're able to do it is because of all of you. None of us thought we would be able to go live with even 100 people watching us. You know, sometimes we have a few hundred people, sometimes we have 1,000 people. It's truly astonishing, and we work for you. We do work for you, and we are very, very humbled by your support. Samurai Vader, Ryan, watch Ghost Stories dubbed or some clips. Ghost Stories dubbed or some clips. I don't know.
Ghost Stories, probably an anime.
Spidey Leo Slayer, the balls or no balls question is this: a futa is an anime girl with both male and female parts. So do you want the male part to have the balls or no balls? I think we've already figured that out. Fuck you, Ricada, for making that part of the stream.
We found out that I was right. Less male anatomy equals better. As far as I'm concerned.
Anton Skywalker, Jeremy, how did you find such an amazing crew? Everyone is awesome. By being very lucky. I mean, I definitely have obviously a good eye for talent, but I've also been lucky to stumble upon people as well. And you know, There's a lot of people out there that wanted to be part of the team and didn't, and now they've turned their entire career into hating me for their not being good enough, I guess. And not even that they weren't good enough. Just because you're not here doesn't mean you were not good enough. It just means it wasn't a good fit, you know, or whatever reason. Or maybe it's something I would have came to at a later point. It's really weird how I make my decisions. There's no really rhyme or reason to it. I just, you know, it's a gut feeling. I operate on a gut feeling, but we got a great team. There is no doubt about that. Tony says, Krista, they're actually working on a new Dragon Ball Z live-action movie at Dragon Ball The Legacy on Instagram. Dragon Ball The Legacy.
I hope not. I really hope not. They gotta leave like anime alone with this whole turning into a live-action remake. They gotta leave that alone, in my opinion.
Videos, though.
It does. It does.
Eric K. J, glad you have not comment. Kevin has become a member. Thank you, Kevin. Blues VFZ has become a member. That's 8 members tonight. Thank you, guys. John Ghost with another $50 super sticker. That's what's up. Eric Bailey,
Damn.
Tuesday Gaming Fellowship. Happy times with hentai. Tuesdays with grift. Ballin' with futas. Game or no game. Tuesday night grifters. Gone grifting. Any of these stick? That's a lot of good options. Mimology.
I saw it, Mimala.
Each time Geeks and Gamers gets a new subscriber, Matt Jarbo dies a little more. I mean, if that's the case, he's probably doing okay as of late because it hasn't been growing that much lately. But, you know, Mimology, you're the fucking man, brother. I love that, like, he had an issue with his main channel. This dude just picked up on his second channel, killed it on his second channel. Now his main channel's back killing it all over the place, dude. Shout out to Mimology. We love you, bro. We got to get you on. We're going to be live every Tuesday night, man, so we'll have to get you on one of these weeks.
That will be our Taco Tuesday.
That'll be
perfect.
Lady Gravemaster, Sailor Moon. Oh, my God. I'm not reading all this shit. Sailor Moon, Yu Yu Hakusho in Yasha. I see Ghost in the Shell. I see Gundam, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai, Champloo.
You're the one telling me to
start with
watch
these 10 and
shit.
build from there. You will not be sorry. I don't understand any of the words in the middle there. So
Orange Gonton.
Orange Gonton. Thank you, Lady Gravemaster. Where did it go? Shit, it jumped on me again. There we go. Clemson PC becomes a member. Modalicious. I hate Futa. Chicks packages are bigger than mine. SPD Girl becomes a member. Sensei Shark Bait. Please give a birthday shout out to my son. Ikea.
I'm waiting for this.
I'm being careful. I'm being careful. Ikaya Kai. His birthday is tomorrow, 9/15. I had to be careful because the last time I did a birthday shout out, let's just say I said the wrong word, okay? The wrong word. Just I'll just say
birthday.
I'll just
happy
say
birthday. What was the first name?
I'll just say happy birthday to Sensei Sharkbait's son.
Happy
there
birthday.
You go.
Sure, it's Sensei Sharkbait's son will understand what that means when he plays it to him, because I'm sure that's how his son refers to him. Hey, Dad, Sensei Sharkbait.
Somebody just said I saw an orange giganton the size of a tangerine.
I saw an orange giganton the size of a tangerine.
Drowning Clown. The people don't know the struggle. Jay, bonjour from Louisiana. Gold Bond is a lifesaver.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh, Jay,
Rob Robinson. Dude Wipes. Mint chill for the win. Hey, Barstool gets sponsored by Dude Wipes. I'll take a sponsorship from Dude Wipes.
Oh, yeah.
Death Clutch Keen.
Does Krista know what Dude Wipes are?
You wipe your bum with them? Did I get it right?
I love how Barstool does their sponsorship.
Oh, dude.
Because it's just like all of a sudden cut in and be like, Hey, you ever just wanted to last just a little bit longer in bed so you can maybe
Yeah.
be average? You know, romantics, erotic man wipes, or like whatever it fucking is. It's so great.
Let's see. Death Clutch King says, Weagle Weasley War Damn Eagle. Commodore Krigler is a great creator, and I'd love to see him on Geeks and Gamers. We love Adam.
Oh yeah,
We'd love
Adam's awesome.
This will be our weekly show where we're gonna have a weekly guest. Krista is producer. If you're interested in potentially coming on the show, she's gonna be the one that'll be contacting. So we're really excited for it. And again, starting, I mean, I don't want to say starting next week, but it sounds like from what Rip has already told me, like starting next week he'll be here every Tuesday. That the show doesn't really roll out until when we get back from Boston. So like middle of October is when that's really going to happen. And I've got some big plans for some really heavy hitters for the guests. So we're excited about this show. We really are. John Ghost, these are some that I read earlier that he sent. A $50 super sticker again that I read out earlier. Thank you, John. Your support is incredible. Tony, Jeremy, would you ever do an interview on CBS 60 Minutes if asked? And asked, what would you discuss and who would you call out? I don't trust the mainstream media enough. Like, I'm not really interested in going on other shows for the most part. Like, yeah, I mean, I know I went on Viva and Barnes, but I mean, I know Robert. You know, Robert does work for us on Sports Wars. You know what I mean? And those guys are great guys. You know, but like people have asked me, like, would you be interested in going on Tim Pool? Not really. Like, not really. I mean, I don't hate Tim Pool. I'm not a fan of Tim Pool either. I'm happy that he's doing great, and I respect what he's done. I don't want to fucking talk to Tim Pool. If he ever wanted to talk to me, I mean, I would consider it, but it's not something I'm interested in. So 60 Minutes seems like not even half as big as Tim Pool. You know what I mean? Like Tim Pool's bigger than 60 Minutes at this point. So I really don't have any interest in talking to mainstream media or anyone for that matter outside of people that I know. That's not to say I won't talk to other people. It's just not something I'm interested in. I'm not looking to get on other people's shows per se. I don't think that it does a whole lot to build your audience necessarily. Like it, you know, you have to build your audience by your content, by your personality, by drawing people to your channel. Like going on other people's channels, yes, I mean, obviously shout outs are nice or whatever, but that's not what builds it. It builds it by you pulling people in and doing your thing. So, but yeah, as far as that goes, if the mainstream media, like if I was ever on 60 Minutes on CBS, I would just talk about how great of a president Donald Trump was and how proud I am that I voted for him and how I don't give a flying fuck what anybody thinks. That's essentially what I would say. Death Clutch King, I meant Weagle War Damn Eagle. I was wondering what you meant by that because that's y'all's damn fucking, I was going to say something else. That's your stupid battle cry. Death Clutch King, when someone says butt stuff, I automatically think of We Scheme because the dude has used butt stuff as his phrase for years. War Eagle. Death Clutch King can't send a fucking super chat without saying War Eagle. Just so he can make me say it. It's bullshit. But I appreciate the money.
How it is.
Ivan has sent, not Ivan Ortega, but Ivan sends a $10 super sticker. Thank you so much.
Ivan is a huge park hopping supporter.
Really?
He's in all the chat. He also does his own theme park vlogging over on the California side. He's just begging for me to get over there to link up. But he is a huge he's a member over there on park hopping and sends tons of super chat support over there every time we go live. So
good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. Love the park hopping stuff, man. Love everything you guys got going on over there. Park hopping is just continuing to kick ass. Stephen GC, my cousin Craig Amundsen died on 9/11 the year before I was born, and his name is at the Pentagon Memorial, and I got to see it. Glad to see him honored. Man, hate to hear that, Stephen. And yeah, you're a big supporter of ours. We played a lot of Mario Kart with you, so man. Rest in peace. That is nice that he's part of the memorial. Eric K says, I did not want to be part of the team, but he had Krista threaten. Wait, I did not want to be part of the team, but he had Krista threaten me. Do not let the sweet looks and personality fool you. She will cut a fool, says Eric K. Noble Prince Pat 97. Hail, Geeks and Gamers. Having Joe Biden as president is like a real life Herbert the pervert from Family Guy as our president. They both love children jumping on their laps.
Well, hey, Trump kids. I don't mind. You can get close to me. I don't mind you wearing a MAGA hat.
Oh my God.
I thought that photo was fake. I sent it to Jeremy. I was like, I don't know if you want to do it. You might want to check to see if that's real.
Yeah.
You're talking about the kids, right? The kids that wore the.
Yeah, all the Trump kids. That Biden,
Yeah.
Biden was so excited to put his arms around a little girl's waist, he went right up there. So there you go.
Rob Robinson for $50. Thank you, Rob.
Nice.
Thank you, Rob.
How about Naked Taco Tuesday? Nothing but a pair of flip-flops and a bow tie covered in oil. If you get Ryan drunk enough, that's a realistic possibility. I know that for a fact.
Why not?
Thank you,
Really?
Rob. Oh, Jay seems interested.
I need a lot of money.
No. I was like, you know that for a fact. I was like, really?
I mean, we saw it. We saw Ryan literally like calling
Freaking kiss me on the cheek and then says I don't remember. That's a perfect date.
Whenever you see Ryan being nice to Krista, not being sarcastic about it, you know there's something wrong. But then, of course, he saved it at the end of the night. So
yeah,
I was nice to her today. Talking about her Twitch.
I had to think of it. It's like, I was nice to her.
I was talking about her Twitch.
He had to correct it. At first, he's like, "Ooh, Chris on Twitch." And he's like, "Oh, but she's really great."
Well, I mean, let's not forget the inherent advantages someone like Krista, Canadians obviously have on Twitch. But.
Tony. With $100 super chat, Jeremy Roll Tide Warriors for life, my brother. With the Jeremy laser eyes and the Krista OMG. That's what's up. We got a big game this weekend. Alabama going to Jay's favorite place, the Swamp in Gainesville, the Florida Gators.
That's pretty close to me now. That's like
hell
really
yeah,
close,
I know. So I think Florida is ranked 11th. And Alabama, obviously, number 1. I think it's going to be a really good game, and it's going to be a true test for our boy Bryce Young. But more of that happens over on Sports Wars. That's why I created a sports channel, because every time I talk sports on this channel, you guys get really mad. So, but thank you, Tony. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that. And then Death Clutch King, absolutely, bro. Seeing hardcore Bama fans say War Eagle is priceless. War Eagle, haha. Can't win. I can't win. It will get to a point where I'm about to make you send me like $100 super chats before I'm going to say it, the closer we get to the Iron Bowl, damn it. Kevin says, will there be any live streams over on Park Hoppin' this week? Love to watch those. Hell yeah. You got anything planned this week, Jay?
Had one today. And then, yeah, I think Thursday. I'm going to try to get one in on Thursday before I leave for the weekend.
Okay, right on.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
not
I tried
sure
to go
what.
hang out with Jay. I tried to go hang out with Jay this week, and he's like, "No, I'm going to California."
I'm
I was
going.
like, I was just
Yeah.
fucking there.
Hell yeah.
I'm actually going to Mexico, but
God.
and then yeah.
You realize everyone's trying to come here, right? Why are you going there?
You want to know?
What's crazy?
I'm finishing an orphanage over there, so they don't come over here.
God
So.
dang it. That was pretty good. So what's cool about this is, and this shows how busy we are at Geeks and Gamers, I just got a notification for a Geeks and Gamers video on this channel while I'm live that I didn't know was being put up. I think, or was that another channel? Where did that notification come from?
That is a Geeks and Gamers, the card counter movie review.
Yeah,
Awesome.
At
That's
12:47. Does Josiah not even know we're live?
Probably not.
It's live right now.
Yeah, he's on Twitch right now, grinding it out on Twitch. Death Clutch King says, I threw up in my mouth a little because of Tony. How about War Eagle one more time? God, I'm going to have to put a limit on, you're going to have to send me $50 minimum before I'm going to say it anymore. That's it. Tony, can you one up him one more time before we wrap this up? Can you one up him one more time? You don't have to send 100, Tony. It's anything. But we are going to wrap it up there soon. Hopefully Tony can save me, because I can't sleep well if I have to say those nasty words anymore. But I am going to go live over on Twitch. This has been a fantastic stream. I want to thank Nick Rekieta for coming on. I want to thank Gary from Nerdrotic for coming on. Young Rippo will be joining us next week again tonight. I didn't plan it out with him, so he didn't know we were going to go live tonight. He had something else that he had planned out. So he said he was going to try to hop in here later if he could, but obviously he's still busy, and that's totally fine. We love Young Rippa, and so he'll be here with us next week moving forward, and then we got a lot in the works, man, so I'm excited about it. So let's see. Sensei says, nice to see all the F. Biden chants at the several games over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap.
Hell yeah. And I hope people keep that shit up.
I like this next super chat. It made me laugh when it came in.
All right, let's see. Death Clutch King, or is it at Bama gonna win by 35 against Florida because both teams suck, but Florida chokes more than David Carradine at a hotel. Oh my God.
David Carradine, yeah.
Oh my God. That was savage. Damn it. Well, at least he came back with some Bama love on that last one. So, oh God. Damn it, man. I don't think Bama's going to win by 35. I really don't. We'll see. But again,
14,
I typically
14,
go into
21.
these I go into these games very pessimistic. So, I mean, that's just how I always am as a Bama fan. I know we're good. I know we're the best team in the country, but I just go into them not overconfident because Nick Saban has taught me. Rob Robinson, on a serious note, thanks for what you all do. Take care. Thank you. Lulu says, amazing stream. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
In about 30 minutes or less, I will be live over on our Twitch channel playing Mario Kart. I'll play with some of you. And it's just going to be fun. I don't know how long we'll go, but I wanted to go over there for a little while and just, have a laid back stream over there. So please go follow us over on Twitch, Geeks_and_gamers. Krista, can you drop a link in the chat? And I think Nick is live. So if you guys don't want to leave YouTube, you can also go check out Nick Rekieta over on his stream. Awesome support. I will leave this stream live.
Ooh, another 100.
Woo!
You didn't have to send 100, Tony. I was just.
Oh my goodness!
Roll Tide Warriors.
This is like the period.
Forever. Why does he always puts Krista at the end of it? It's so weird, like the period.
Krista's the period
Yeah,
of the emoji.
So good.
Thank you.
Tony, thank you. Thank you
Thanks,
so much. So fucking cool, man. You did not have to send 100. I was just kind of like, joking kind of, but I'm glad you did. I'm not regretting it. The Gilk Man, and then Jeremy, just to embarrass you, remember how I got you to talk about your above average thing and then recorded it without your knowledge and put it on Twitter? Much love to all.
You remember
Got
that?
ya.
Got him.
Oh my God. I'm standing right here, and I didn't know he was recording. He's pointing right at my crotch, and I start grabbing it, and I was just talking shit, and I didn't know he was recording it. My gosh. Okay, Death Clutch King, second best team in the country. I'm not saying it. You can't send me a $5 super chat and expect me to say it. I've just said it like 10 times tonight. I'm not saying it anymore. Death Clutch King, but I appreciate
War
you,
Eagle.
There you go.
I don't even know what
Somebody
that means.
Gold Bond.
Auburn.
Gold.
Yeah.
That-
I don't watch
Auburn
college.
says-
I only watch the U, and they're terrible.
This is like Auburn says "War Damn Eagle." That's like it's some sort of war cry for them, or like chant. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me in English. Like "War Damn Eagle" makes zero sense to me, but I just figure it's an Alabama thing. So,
Did they ban the they ban that?
That's not Auburn.
That's
Isn't
Florida
that
State.
Florida
that's
State, right?
Seminoles.
Yeah.
But
Florida
I
State.
thought I heard
Whoa.
Florida State
Seminoles.
I
Please don't
thought
say
I
Florida
heard it.
Seminoles.
I thought I heard it against Notre Dame. I'm pretty sure I heard them chanting that. So
The Gilk Man. You want to read that one from Jay?
War Eagle for $10.
There we go.
Thank you, Gilk Man.
you know what? You know what their mascot is?
An eagle.
No, the Tigers.
Oh.
That's why it doesn't make any
that's
fucking
weird.
sense to me.
There is lore to it, just like with Alabama.
know.
You know, it's like the Crimson Tide, but we have an elephant, and then there's lore to the Crimson Tide and how a reference was made, so it became like there's a lot of lore to it. It's not just random. There are lore to both of them, so they do make sense.
I just hate Notre Dame. So
yeah, fuck Notre Dame. Fuck Notre Dame. Okay, you guys have a great night. I'll see you on Twitch in about 30 minutes playing Mario Kart. Come join us. Follow us on Twitch, geeks_and_gamers. Thank you to everybody that showed up. Jay Hellstorm says, Ryan, say quack.
Quack. And then go watch my video. Go watch my video I just put out on my channel.
Yes, go watch Ryan's
video.
video.
Lynch. She's very oppressed.
There we go. Okay, guys, have a great night. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you on Twitch in just a little while.